Alright, we're all good. Um... There you go. Alright, folks, here we go. Woo! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna watch a game. Oh, snap, it's Harrison. What's up, Harrison? We're gonna watch some gross Slaanesh meta going on right now, since we're gonna watch Rogue AI play his game out. Alright, let's copy that. It's good to be back, although... Okay, let me just preface this. I knew I was not gonna play today, because... I'm not gonna deal with this Slaanesh meta. It's so gross. But I want to see what everyone else has been cooking. Oh, spectator slot. Okay, hold on. Who's Rogue playing against? Who is Rogue playing against? He's playing Empire for Hire. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, there he goes. Yep. He added it. There we go. Refresh. That's Adams. It better give me the spectator slot. Oh, damn it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Where is his stuff? Does his not just pop in before I take the finals? Oh, snap! Good luck, man. Just popping. Glad you were specific about what you're popping. Okay. Hold on, we're waiting for Empire for Hire. Oh, Empire. Thanks, Empire. Sorry. Okay. That's funny. I'm like messaging my boy here. Okay, here we go. Message requests. Supatai. Okay. I gotta do some admin stuff real quick. Okay, cool. I know... Okay, so let me do some admin stuff real quick, guys. I gotta... hit up this guy real quick. No, don't drop him. Okay. Hold up. Okay. Nope. Alright, too much going on right now. Accidentally copy pasted the wrong one. So I gotta do something real quick as soon as this goes down. Join the code, Spectate. Okay. Okay. I hope that's the password. Okay. I'm gonna take a wild guess. While that's going on, I gotta message this player. Do. So that is him. Okay, cool. Oh, it's Kane. Okay. Is it Kane? Hold on. No, that's not Kane. Where is this player? No, I can't join your lobby for some reason. Oh, this is so annoying. Hey, you Pope. No. Let me host. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm gonna host their game. Hold on. Host battle. Host a spectator. Invite players. Delete this. Add. No. Delete this. Add this. Then I gotta do some admin stuff real quick. Then I gotta go for Empire for Hire. Where is he? Oh, do I not have him on my thing? Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. Okay. Now I gotta go find this person. Oh. Not yet. Doing everything. I gotta find this person. Where are they? I don't know if they're on the Discord. I don't know if they changed their name too. That's Kaiser. It must be him. Map is Brave Valley. Okay, let me switch that real quick. Make sure these guys get the game that they want. Yeah. Let me make sure this is the right person. Okay. Man, it sounds like it's so bad when shorten your name. Fuck you know. Good luck, you nerd. Thanks, Pope. Okay. Oh, please. I think it is. Okay, so Supatai's gonna take care of that then. Cool. Thank you, Supatai. Shout out. It's nice to have another war host helping out. Okay. Yeah, because whoever... Okay. That must be him. Yeah, it's Kintama. Okay. The lizard. So let's see. Let's go back to the game so we can actually get this stream going. So we have Nurgle versus Slaanesh. This is very much in favor of Rogue AI. Why am I not playing Grand Strategy 3? Shut up, Harrison. Oh, yummy. I love that show. Oh, for the blocker. Oh, that would be such a great blocker. Hold on, let me get that disgusting picture of Charlie. Oh, use that as the blocker. Go to my downloads. Go to my downloads. Blocker. We'll switch that. I needed to switch it anyways. It's disgusting. Hold on. Oh, they're both ready? Okay, cool. Let's not waste any more time then. Let's do it! Good luck to both players. This should definitely be in favor of our boy. Rogue AI. And Empire, I guess. Empire's pretty damn good, though. Empire's won a few tournaments. So let's see how that goes down. Oh, I can't even do it. I don't think I'll be able to get the whole thing. Hold on. Let me see the blocker. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, let's get back into it. You guys are distracting me with all this goodness. Alright. Okay. Rogue's going for his... He usually goes in the Kari or the Azazel. I don't think you really need the Kari here, but... Kugath can be a bit of an issue for Slaanesh, especially with how close, because he can just bounce between these two. And I mean, Empire for Hire can bounce between these 2 points with good old Kugath on his toilet seat. So, Nakari being the big chonker who can cycle charge and do nasty damage. Let me guess, Withersteel Sword? Yeah. So he's afraid of Kugath, I believe. He can still snipe the Chaos Sorcerer Lord? Let me guess. Cultist of Nurgle? Huh. Cultist of Nurgle usually save for the range faction, so you can get that summon into the backline and just cause havoc. So that's a weird one. And I think he feels like he's going to get hit with Cav, so... Skirmish Cast specifically. Yeah. 4 of them. Yeah. And the Devotees, I'm surprised he went with this. He's just going to go for a kite build. And whatever's trying to intercept, he's going to hit with Nakari. Phantasmagorian Pavane? Yeah. Just to stop any movement shenanigans. Got Nurglings in the woods here. Marauders. No Chaos Warriors to speak of. Just the Noxbringer, 1 Festering Stooges. Festering Stooges are going to be a pain in the bum. Alright, let's see it go down. Yeah. Chaos Sorcerer Lord, Fate of Buna, and Spear Leech. So he was ready for the mask. Okay. Buna's for any of the Cav, any of the heavy Cav. So Empire for Hire's trying to cover all his bases. And the mask is pretty much meta at this point. The DLC's been out for like not even an hour, and I'm pretty sure the mask was meta for Slaanesh. Alright, here we go. I like the Riders of the Mighty Serpent. These guys are really good. Insanely good, honestly. Anti-large on their throwing, their fast, magic damage, Vanguard, battle songs. I mean, and they have rage, so these guys are just insane. Solid stats, ITP, Fizz Res. I mean, they are everything you want in a light cav. Spear Leech on Nakari. Does Nakari have his healing? He should. Yup, Harvester Souls. I would just start picking apart the stuff on the weak side here. And go capture the side point and just hold. I guess he's trying to just buy time for him so he can't capture, but... I would just pick apart a unit and have him face the other way. He could try cycle charging into the Noxbringer. There's no healing, really. And if he just keeps hitting the Noxbringer, I think that's going to leave his Skirmish Cav in a good spot. But now he's castled up, so it's just How long is he gonna build up? Marauders. Yeah, Nakari could just pick up these Marauders with the help of the ROR skirmish cav here. Oh, I have to drop him. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Supatai. And now it's just gonna be a slow play from Nurgle. How is Empire for Hire gonna do this? Pestigors. Rogue is no slouch, folks, so especially when he's on Slaanesh. He gets me with Slaanesh. Jeez. Okay, here come the skirmish cav onto the Noxbringer. Get Nakari in there, come on. If you get it at the... I guess he's trying to do some cover fire with the Festering Stooges. Yep. So I guess that makes sense. Oh, nasty shots into the Riders of the Mighty Serpent. Gross. Gross. Alright. He's gonna go hide Nakari. I think he's just saving up for a big push into the center, which makes sense. Slangor's getting into position to beat up on Marauders and Nurgle. And the Pestigors. Yeah, there's no Chaos Warriors to speak of, so we'll see how that goes down. Pestigors, just more Pestigors. Infantry for infantry fighting. Maybe even get the Cultists. The Festering Stooges are protecting him. This is a very good play here from Empire 4. Just covering your base, your prime units with this. With this one unit that will shit on any heavy cav or any fast cav or heavy cav. And then your giant SCs that you know are gonna bounce or pounce on your stuff. He's just letting them. I think this is a bit of a mistake because he could easily just summon some dogs or something and flank the Slangors. So getting us around like this is a bit awkward, but same goes for Empire for Hire as the Seekers come in and start pouncing on the... Yep. I would have waited for the Slangors to come in and fight and then just pounced on them. You could even use the Marauder Horsemen because they have devastating flankers, so once they're engaged, you can just turn them off from their skirmish mode and start beating on everything. Plague drones coming in, nasty stuff. Yep, one flank folds, and here comes Nakari as the doors open. Where's Nakari gonna go? Maybe take care of the Festering? Oh, Nakari's gonna try to get a heal off. Nice. Okay, I see. Seeker's trying to get in. Here comes the Buna. That's gonna delete them. Yep, the Slangors got picked up by everything here. It's kind of what I expected there. The Devotees putting shots at the Festering Stooges. We have not gotten into combat, so they don't get their healing. So good play there from Rogue AI. Damn, that does a lot of damage. And once these Devotees start using up their ammunition, even if they get caught up in combat, they are pretty good fighters. 44, 36. That's pretty solid. Anti-infantry of 10, so it's really 46, 44 at the moment. So if you jump on them, you're just gonna actually doom yourself. It's so annoying to deal with them. Like, Crowmen, Furies just don't work as easily. And they're 80 models versus something that's usually like 60 or something. The Ratflies, though, are going to help out a lot. And the Festering Stooges are just gone. Oh, the Noxbringer's getting caught by Nakari. Nice. That's going to be another heal, Nakari, unless he's... Nope, that's going to be another heal. I thought his stuff was on cooldown. Yeah, good play from Empire for Hire, but man, Slaanesh is just so strong now. Now that it has shooting for some reason. Turn up the gain on this. Yeah, it's really awkward. And yeah, I think this is slowly becoming the beginning of the end here. Rogue AI just has full control of this game. And you got some blob fights going on here, but I don't know. Shut up, Crumble. I was like, oh, that's an interesting comment. Oh, wait. The local Trollo is here. Oh, I gotta send this? Okay. And yeah, all the prime pieces, the Festering Stooges, Noxbringer all gone. All his shooting still somewhat online for Rogue AI. Empire needs to stop chasing so hard. Like, I don't know how Nurgle really deals with this. Like, even if you go Kugath with the Mortis, it's still pretty tough. Actually, I think Kugath actually would have done better. You just surround him with the Festering Stooges, and then Kugath just bombards. You have the Noxbringer as well, but that's so expensive. And then you're just open to all these skirmish cabs. Sort of. I mean, I guess, no. That's fair, Crumble. Not like the DLC wants to be owned. You don't play Chaos anyways. Let's see, what's going down here? Chaos Furies, yeah, this is just... That's, you need to pull these out, Rogue AI. He lost here, but he regained here, so... It's just taking this. What do we got? Marauder Horsemen throwing axes. These two Horsemen Rogues probably could just take these Horsemen. They don't have to worry about this or this. He's got some Seekers just sitting here. They need to move. Finally moves them. Yeah. And yeah, Nurgle just can't compete. Just can't compete. You got some Hellstriders here. Akari's gonna go pick up some more units for healing, and yeah. Empire's gonna have to slow push into one of these other... But then, as soon as he moves out, he has to leave like 2 or 3 units, and then they get picked up. If he tries to reinforce on either side, he's gonna get picked up. It's so annoying to try to deal with Slaanesh and Dom. They're just so fast. But even with their speed, they just seem so tough, too. Here come the Chaos Furies from Empire. Seekers are going to pick up. Yep. Oh, Hellstrider's still going to pick up. Akari's going to go get those sweet heals, and he's going to go for a pick on the Chaos Lord. Gross. Over here, Pestigor's trying to sneak in a steal, but they're not going to happen. Corsair. What's up? Oh, and then, yeah, the big catch, Phantasmagoria, so there's no leaving. Yeah, Empire, this was a big mistake here. Yeah, that Chaos Sorcerer is dead as dead. Surprise, guys. Slaanesh has still got it. He's picking off the Lord. He's going to get a nice debuff on all these demon units, so he can pretty much pick up whichever demon unit he wants to get a nice heal off of it. Pleasure Seekers! Alright, let's see how they do against the Barons. But they got backup from the Chaos Fury, so... Slangors are still here. I don't know. Okay, here we go. So he knows they're there. He's going to try to get into a nice position. Try to force the engagement. Slangors, Marauders, and Nurgle. Everything over there is just bad. What's he got going on? Narcissism. Ah, nice. Okay. Yeah, Narcissism while he's engaged with the unit is really awkward. Maybe could have used it on the Barons instead before they engage with the Slangors. Oh, he wants to isolate the Furies. Nice. Okay, so he isolates the Furies with Narcissism and just... No, he still goes for the Barons. I think I would have just picked up the Furies at that point while they're isolated. Hit them while they're disintegrating, then you hit the Barons. The Barons are gone, though. Holy shit. Pleasure Seekers. Huh. Well, those Barons got crumped. Marauders. Nakari's just sitting here reading, texting on his phone. Saying, lol, I got this. Slangor's just picking up Worshippers. Seeker's gonna hurt those poor little nerdlings. Or Hellstriders, my bad. They're all the same shit. They're all on those anteaters. Marauders. Oh, man. This is just bad. Yeah, once the cleanup's done here, like, Empire's just down on points, value, morale. Man. Yeah. And the reason you guys aren't watching me play today is because I want to actually get gameplay of you guys. If it's just me, it's just going to be me clowning and doing goofy things. I'm sure you guys have been playing more than I have, for sure. I've been busy. I haven't been able to really get the meta down. The only thing I know of is Slaanesh being busted and their little combos, and that's about it. I've seen a few Norskin games, though. That's about it. That's about it. Yeah, this game's over. I don't know why Emperor's still trying to go for it. I would have tapped out by now. I know when I'm beat. It's 4-8, and one of those 4 is not the Lord. Speaking of the Lord, my Lord. Okay, Nakari. Yeah, as soon as he sees him, he's like, Nakari, zoom over there. And Nakari's got damn near full health. Holy shit. Okay. So Rogue AI usually uses Nakari like just an opportunist. You try to hit the isolated unit and just do that. Alaric playing Slaanesh without mask. Oh. What is this off-meta army? Well, I think it's because he's aware. Oh, I gotta do some admin things in a second. Okay. Well, this game's pretty much over. I'll just leave it on here, and then, yeah. Sorry, Chief. Spelled that wrong. Okay. Hit you up. Unless they hit you up already. Drop them after. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, cool. Sorry, I had to do some admin things. Oh, Rogue AI, I mean. Yeah, I know who you meant. I know who you meant, Shimbambu. Yep, there we go. I think it's due to the fact that he was aware. I mean, the Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Nurgle had Spirit Leech and Buna. So if he would have went the mask, Rogue AI went with the mask, probably would have got deleted. I think that's what his build was kind of hoping for. But still, I mean, it's still Slaanesh versus Nurgle. It's like, even if you don't. Nakari got 4,000 value, picked off the Noxbringer, picked off the Chaos Lord twice. He shot the Festering Stooges, who normally would be okay in this matchup, but now that the devotees are just... This is the one that was probably shooting into him, too. And just all this shit. That's crazy how good this is. Don't even need that many Hellstriders either. Barons didn't even get value. Maybe Angel of Decay instead? Shoot out Nakari, hopefully it takes him down? I don't know. Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. Well, you could do that. I was also thinking going for, if I was Nurgle versus Slaanesh, do the, Rancid Visitation. Because Rancid Visitation can do anywhere between 2 to 3k worth of damage. Okay, he's good. Okay, cool. 2 to 3k worth of damage. The mask only has 5,300. If he doesn't have the heal ready, he's kind of screwed. Maybe go for a double hero squad to help protect. Okay. He thought he was getting a buy round. Okay, cool. Yeah, you get 2 hero squads to protect your Lord and Noxbringer, Kambita, whatever. But then the rest of your army has to deal with the Skirmish Cav, which isn't great. Yeah, this is just a nightmare for Nurgle. Chimbabu's shocked and appalled. My own goal called me. That was a good round. We still have another round. Okay, we might be spectating another one. Okay, hold on. Okay, we might be spectating another game because we had a late. We had to do some switching due to some drops and some buys. I'll be taking that as a compliment. Sup, Chimbambu? Good stuff on the qualifier. Saw that game, man. Well, your games in general. It's real good. Real good seeing the old school come into play again. Alright, hold on. Are they in their game right now? Rancid versus Buna is always rough, but I generally try to out HP Slaanesh. The map choices were quite large, and honestly, I should have just bounced between the bottom 2 points rather than just... Yeah, Empire, that's what I was saying earlier. It's hard for Nurgle. I wish could have actually qualified instead of choking thrice. You did good, man. You were actually scary. For a guy who I haven't seen play in a while, man, it was nice to see you play. It was crazy. Staying up till 3 a.m. ended up not being worth it. Oh my god. Man, that's what's so weird about these things. Man. Yeah. That's why I don't want to get too competitive with any, like, game, because if they go on for hours, especially late at night, it's such a nightmare. Man. Alright. Let me get out of here real quick. Apparently we won't be watching the other game right now. Wait, I was the one hosting. Alright, hold on. Go back to hosting real quick. Why does it do that? I played more Warhammer 3 in days than I did in the past year and a half. Not sure if you're talking about your own goal, Rip. You missed, but the exact words were washed up void lulls. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess they already started, so they're not sending me a code. Let me check the rounds real quick, guys. So it's Adam versus Supatai right now, and Danny versus Realm. Oh, okay. Hold on. This is, So, no, it's not Adam and Supatai. It's Lizard and Supatai. He didn't take him off this, so I gotta go fix this round real quick. Once I fix this, I think it should be over soon. Okay. Kasupatai got the bye round. He just didn't add it in correctly. Those two got their round going. Danny and Realm. Let me go message Danny and see if he's almost done. I've never seen this Realm player, so this is kind of interesting. Where the hell's Danny at? Okay, I know where he is right now. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's finished. So we only have one game to do. I have to fix their game real quick. Okay, here we go. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. So, just get rid of that. No. It's the other way. Fuck. Hold on, maybe refresh this. Almost knocked out Supatai out of the tournament. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Let me get this right. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, there we go. And he gets the bye round score, so... No, player 2. Cool. Damn, feels like forever ago. I did enjoy 2 spell lore breakdowns, even if you missed a few spells here and there. Okay. Okay. That's gotta save, refresh the bracket. Okay. So, yeah, it's just their game. They're finishing it up. So, yeah. I would say let me get a game in real quick, but man, I don't know how quick that game's gonna go. And they started like a couple minutes ago. So we'll see. Yeah. Oh, man. We never got to finish that because Tim decided to become a Rosie tuber. Why, nerd? Why always have one of those goofy smiling friends? Because it's so good, Scarbrand. I love the show. And for those who don't know, Oni Plays or Oni NG, the OGs, I've been watching them since high school. That's how old I am. I've been watching them since they were on Newgrounds, so to see them finally come into the light, so refreshing. So nice to see. They're all my age, too. Jeez. God, I'm old. What is dead may never die. Rip, he will be missed. Poor Ongul. He had to be the best, and now he's a dog tuber. I don't know. That's what happens when you become successful. You gotta keep it up. He's winning at life, guys. Leave Ongul alone. Borzoi? I don't know what the hell that means. Chimbambu, you can't know everything, okay? You can't be right on everything. Borzoi. I'm gonna look this up. Hold on. If I get a picture of a dog's asshole, I'm gonna be mad. No, it is a dog breed. That's a goofy looking dog, though. Falcon is also a big legend that will likely never come back. Yeah, everyone speaks of Falcon like he's... Oh, man. If Falcon returns for the end times as Nagash, I'm gonna be upset. I'm like, oh shit. The Dark Lord has returned. Man. I'm gonna have to Google some Falcon games on YouTube, see if they're still up. Oh, Tim, not Falcon. Oh. Oh, that's fair. I doubt Falcon would come back. I mean, he had so many chances to come back to know. Ongul makes more sense. Since these guys are the last ones, let me tell them to message me when they're done. Okay, cool. Oh, my shoulder. Yeah, with the Nagash DLC coming out, a lot of people are starting to talk, man. I wonder if Lords of the End Times is actually going to be a DLC rather than just like a new campaign. Kind of like how they had the Realms of Chaos and the Immortal Empires. If the End Times gets its own like campaign map, which is just Immortal Empires but with some nuances, since Nagash is there with all the End Time Lords, some new mechanics, it would be nice and a bit refreshing. Especially if Nagash's ability is to destroy settlements, that's going to be rough for anybody to deal with. Tomb King's units, which are already getting excited for. Hopefully they're as good as they are. Hopefully they're good. Because Tomb Kings is, they're getting slapped around a little bit. Can't spell RTK without Tomb Kings, you know. Shut up, Chimamu, you dork. Okay, I'm glad they found the guy. Yeah, lizard. Did he get kicked from the Discord is the question. I don't think so. I think he's just hard to find. Charix is here. Da, da, da. Huh. Yeah, sorry guys, this game's going on for a while. They started really late. Holy shit. And let me do some adminning stuff. I gotta do some admin stuff. How do you spell this guy's name? What's can't find this. Alright, cool. Okay, just making sure something is correct, because, yeah, it's a bit strange. Would you two finish already? Jeez. I believe it's Corn versus... Okay. I can fish for some replays if you want to fill in the downtime. I probably have a couple that are mildly interested, not complete stomps. Yeah, Chimjambu, please. I would like to fill in the time. Otherwise, because I haven't had any new replays since the stuff came down. All I got is me training some nerds. This was Death Pancakes one. And all the old ones from me getting my ass kicked by Scarbrand from last stream. I don't think I have any new ones. The only new one I had was me versus Necro here. That was something. Yeah, let me fill in with this one real quick. You can send me some, please, Chibabu. I would appreciate it. I had to do some admin stuff because there's a player here who I have to find and I can't. Okay, they just finished. That's funny. Okay, let me, did they report their score? Okay. Cool. And... Cool. Okay, let me advance this, while filling in the time. This one's gonna be quick, though. Hopefully quicker than what's about to go down. Weird. Okay. Cool. No, that's done. Did they report the score? Alright, cool. Let's advance the brackets. Hopefully it doesn't break. Please don't break! Thanks, Teamer. Is it going? Okay, there it goes. Okay. Okay, so let me see who I want to take. Let me send Renatake. Okay. Renatake's always got some good vibes going on. Let me see. And I think he's going ogres. Alright, hold on, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna have Renatake come and join my lobby real quick. I win. There we go. That's the spoiler. I will invite the players once we get there. Alright, who's he playing against? So we got Renatake versus Gray. Okay. Where is Gray at? Lobby War Room. Password 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know how to spell this asshole's name. Fuck. There's too many vowels. Alright, cool. Let's make sure that's how it's going. There we go, Renatake's here. I still think Bretonnia could have gotten sea elementals, though. Maybe let's call them lake elementals. The sea elementals have a horse. What's more Bretonian? That's fair. That's fair, teamer. I don't know anything about Bretonnian. I don't think I ever will. If they had, like, foot knights that weren't just foot squires and actual knights, that would be fine. I would like to see more of those. That's what Bretonnia needs. They need better elite heavy cav. With some halberds, some mauls, things of that nature to be a proper army. Matt's got a buy round. Okay. Another Nurgle game? Jeez! Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay. Another game of Nurgle with Norska. Alright, well, this is gonna be something. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, Celestial. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We're on Celestial Lake. Booyah. Okay, okay, don't do that. So, how does Nurgle try to play this? It's literally gonna be the same way that we just saw with Slaanesh. They're gonna go for their cav. Yeah. Really? Because I think... I got jump scared. Okay, thanks, Chibambu. That's funny. Cool. Thanks, Chibambu. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, your profile picture scared the shit out of me too. That thing's so huge. So how does Nurgle... Because you would think Nurgle versus Norska, it's just going to be Skirmish Cap City. You go Noxbringer, right? And then they just send a giant monster to come kill your Noxbringer. Ugh. I think Angels of the K can beat the Chimera, but don't quote me on that. Angels of the K are absolute chads in the air. But it's poison on poison action, so it can be rough. And the Chimera does have fire, so maybe not so much. I don't know. I don't know the health pool of the Chimera. I just know I spammed them in the campaign, so they must be good. When I played Sales campaign, all I did was Doomstack Chimeras. It was insane. Because I could global recruit them for one turn, and they were super cheap. With all the buffs I had. Tammy, some Plague Bearers, Chaos Knights, Noxbringer. Yeah, that works, yeah. I can see that working. I think Tamurkha might be a bit of a risk, though, with so much skirmish cav. But then again, you have the goofy-ass Noxbringer, so maybe. Around 6k, yeah. On Celestia, they should be nice for Nurgle. Just hold home and middle point and grind it. Well, that's the thing. Norska can always try to hit your home objective pretty reliably with their skirmish cav if they need to, or any reinforcing skirmish cav. Then you have the Bearmen with great, or the Kurgans with great weapons now coming in. You got Bearmen with ITP, or you have Bearmen with great weapons. Like, The fact that Bearmen have ITP kind of just blows my mind. Like, why does a middling unit have such a good... It's such a good ability. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. No, you're good, King. Thanks for messaging. Thanks for letting me know, too. Man, it was difficult trying to figure out who was who. Yeah, when people on Discord change their names, it really throws me off. Especially since I haven't been on for a minute. They are truly made to hold out. Yeah, the Bearmen are just rough. ITP goes such a long way. I don't know if how CA ranks that ability, but it should be on higher up there, especially how much they cost. Like Norskin, Bearmen, I think they cost around what, 600, 650 for a unit with 10,000, 11,000 HP, ITP, decent stats, shielded, good number of models. Yeah. I had a game where my opponent and I let a unit of Bearmen fight a unit of Korngors at the back of the map. The game ended before their fight did. Oh, man. Yeah, those boys can grind. And that's not including their enrage mechanic, too. So you got Fizz Res on top of all that shit. It's like you're having a Slaanesh unit. Oh, man. That's actually kind of crazy to think about. It's basically a Slaanesh unit. Yeah, they definitely prolong their fights. Give them something like fight or die or something like that. I'd imagine. No, you don't really need to. Their job is just hold out. Yeah, because Marauders, I think base Marauders have what, 9k HP? Bearmen at 11k with some change. Yeah, I think that's a better way to put it, Teamer. Like a mix of a Nurgle and Slaanesh unit. Just the tankiest sort of lad. Okay, Renataka is ready. Renataka is a scary player, at least in my experience. I'd never beaten the bastard. I'm gonna get there one day, and representing RTK as a whole, just a good all-around player. He's won tournaments. Gray, I'm not so sure of. I've seen Gray. I don't even know if I've seen Gray play. Yeah, so per model, Bearmen are gonna have a shit ton of HP. Let's see. So you have 11,000 divided by 100. So each one's got. Oh shit. Make sure I'm doing my math right. Really, they have that much HP per model? Shit. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so it's 110 per model. Jeez. That's a lot of HP. That's a lot of HP. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see any Dreadmaws. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on Dreadmaws competitively? Because it seems like people are talking and they're really annoying and hard to deal with. I saw a game with Anticity on his qualifier where someone brought Dreadmaws, or he brought Dreadmaws into them, and they used, I think it was Kislev. Was it you, Chimbambu? Was it you versus Anticity where that happened? They brought the Golden Knight from Kislev to silence the Dreadmaws from being able to burrow back down. I don't know if it was Anticity versus... I know it was Anticity, but I don't know if it was against you, Chimbambu. That was actually pretty slick from whoever thought of that. I don't think it was Hitman Hippo. And I definitely don't think it was Boss Toss. Might have been Boss Toss. Oh, it was against Maverick Sloth. Ah, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was pretty slick from Kislev. I mean, it's still against Anticity, so it was rough. Alright, here we go. Yeah. It makes me think, oh man, I feel like they make archers, well, already somewhat hard to cover, but cost efficiently even harder to cover. I mean, that's the great debate, right? Shooting versus melee. Always trying to have those two balanced, and it's never easy. Whichever game you have that involves those two mechanics. Can't find a better word for it. Mav brought Arska to counter it, but she ended up not doing much else, so she traded with it. Was not in his favor. Yeah. Yeah, that was bad. I'm not saying, like, he's a fool for not doing it, but yeah, it was just a simple mistake. Chaos Knights with lances. Alright, alright. Someone's reading the chat, Mr. Gray. No, I think Chaos Knights make sense. Even if I was playing, I'd be like, alright, Chaos Knights. Norska can't really deal with the heavy cav unless they bring something like Trolls or... what is the other one? Famir Great Weapons. He's got some Famir here. He's going straight up Unga Bunga. Alright, no shooting whatsoever. Alright. And he brought Wolfric too, no sale. See, I was thinking of, like, I was going to play a faction that's still top tier right now, that's super popular, but I was going to play it with just the old units and old school style. I feel in Dom, non-skirmish shooting feels a bit hard to efficiently pull off. It depends on the faction. Even if they do bring Furies, you really have to do a build-up. Like, if you were going up against Archer Max, it's not guaranteed that the Furies would actually work either. Especially against Deepwood Scouts. You don't know they're there. You could just have your Furies absolutely blown out the skies before they reach anything. Ooh, good dodge there from Renatake. Ah, Nurgle's just pushing him in. Wow, I'm surprised. Renatake not going for it. He's getting surrounded, actually. Here come the Skin Wolves. Oh, man. Yeah, because the Light Cav and the Mass can just bully the Furies off, whatever they're fighting. And just fight on top of them. It's tough, so... yeah. Even Empire Knights can bully Furies if they get the charge off. Though, Furies actually can beat... Empire Knights if the Furies actually get the charge off, so other way around. Dogs getting pounded. Where are they fighting? Oh, Bearmen. Oh, that Stream of Corruption didn't do shit. Wow. And that was actually a pretty good Stream of Corruption too. Yeah, Nurgle took a head-on fight and it's just getting clobbered. Holy shit. The most annoying kind of skirmish archers, yeah. Actually, that was one of my complaints now that I think about it with the qualifiers. Like, all it was elves, Slaanesh, ogres, and what was the other one? Wood elves. Or yeah, that's part of elves. Yeah, just elves, ogres, and Slaanesh. That's all I saw. Walk every once in a while, along with Kislev. And corn. Just a tad bit of corn. Yeah, Norska absolutely fucking demolished this. Holy shit. Famir to lower the armor. Holy shit, Fears have no armor. So that makes sense. Rod Knight's just getting dumpstered by Buna. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I think Gray really didn't need to take any of this fight. He should have waited for an isolated unit and just started picking them apart. He's kind of winning on this side, but with the Buna on the Rot Knights, it's... yeah, I think it's pretty much done. The Berserkers are just so good. Because it seems like Stream of Corruption didn't do shit. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. That was brutal. Oh, well, man. 3 Berserks, 3 Famir with great weapons, just to give the armor sundering. So any demons he brings in, so like these all basically had no armor. Bring down the Knights, Buna hit them. See, that's why I'm afraid if you go with the Chaos Knight to Nurgle, and you bring a caster... like, he could have went with a Full Metal Caster as well. Full Metal Caster, Full Metal Alchemist. If he would have went with a Metal Caster with Final Transmutation, this would have been awful as well. because he got the fight that he wanted. Once he's in the back of his home objective of Norscan player, you just hit him with the final trance because you'll have the wins. Yeah, this is just, man. Why does suck so hard? I'm sorry, Gray. Yeah, Chaos Knights. Yeah, I don't know if Chaos Knights are it, guys. Maybe call him in the late game. That's what the issue might have been. But even then, it's like the Famir. What do you do against Famir? I really think Nurgle has to go back to just like the double hero, just to kind of deal with some of these bigger units. But even then, it's just 2 heroes, and you still have like he could have even brought a Mammoth. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this matchup. You could have tried starting out with like Angels of Decay instead, just to like shoot down any big things, but then you still have to deal with Berserkers, and Berserkers are just, I don't know. You could try to armor check him, but he's got these Bearmen with great weapons, so it's a down trade. I don't know. I think it's just your build, Gray. I think you went too many Toads. You could have tried to armor check with 2 heroes. Maybe do a Noxbringer. Noxbringer might be able to help against the Bearmen. I don't know about the Berserkers. The Berserkers have a very wide formation. Berserkers are the one thing I'm not sure how to deal with, honestly, as Nurgle. Besides using just like Chaos Warriors. You could use Chaos Knights, but then you saw what happened. I would probably put the Chaos Knights in reserve. You don't really need Furies in this matchup. Like, well, maybe just 2 Furies for the Marauder Horsemen. And did Renatake bring any? Yeah, he brought 2, 3 of them. Yeah. The Chimera is just a bruiser. A bruiser. Yeah. I would even bring Rot Knights. Because if you know you're going to get Buna hit with a final trance, whatever, you're better off just going with Chaos Knights. They'll do the same job, if not better, for cheap. Probably lose the Dogs. Dogs just are not it. Dogs get crumped here. I do like the Pestigores, but yeah, because if they grow with Chiefs, which I doubt, I mean, it's still worth having at least 2 of them, especially for capture weight. And then the Berserkers are just brutal, man. Like I said, I don't know how to deal with Berserkers. You could use the Toads. The problem is you then have to deal with everything else that the Toads are weak to, which is everything he's got in reserve. So maybe the Toads in, like, 2 Toads in the open. Some Chaos Warriors. No Knights. Maybe 2 heroes. Or instead of 2 heroes, you can go Noxbringer. Still go with the Sorcerer. Maybe if you think you're going to go Blob Fight Fleshy, just to try to win fights longer. Because he obviously went for a build that was long going. They're all good, and you did amazing with all of them, Chim. Okay. Yeah, that's how I would do it. But I don't know. Norsca is so versatile. They could easily switch this up to, like, a skirmish build. So if you bring what I told you without a Noxbringer, you'd probably suffer, lose some Toads. You'd have to keep him in the back line, ready for counter charges into Berserkers once that big engagement goes. And I think you took the fight too early. Because there was the 2 objectives you had. You had your home, you had the side. You didn't really have to fight at all. You could have just won on points, did a build-up, try to counter whatever he was trying to build up. And if you had, like, the Angels of Decay in reserve, you could have brought those out to really hit on whatever he was going to bring out that was big, whether it was the Famir Great Weapons or Wulfric, and try to force Wulfric into the woods so he couldn't engage. Yep, it was the new kid on the block. That's really strong as well, and people are scared of Slash more since it's swingy instead of Norsca, which is kind of rounded. Yeah, Norsca is just so versatile. They can play in every style that they need to. They can do Monster Mash, they can armor check you, they can rush you, they can do a shooting build. I mean, Norsca's got it all. Hold on, I'm getting a message real quick. Let me go check the rounds real quick. We can watch a replay while it's down, but yeah, the rounds might be over soon. Let's see. No, that was actually the only round that finished. Okay. So let me download these real quick from Chim Cham Blim Blam. I got some messages here. Okay, cool. That's all good. If I want to watch these replays, I'd have to restart, so give me a second. Yeah, let's go watch that game in the meantime, though. We could watch Death Pancake in a second. We'll watch Death Pancakes. Since it's so early, my game was actually kind of fast. I don't actually know if it will play it right, too, since it's so old. Then again, it could do the same thing with me, but we'll see. Yep, now they can even snipe hell cannons already with sails. Yeah, yeah. Thunderbolt will do it. Yep. Does Sail have Thunderbolt? Yeah, he does have Thunderbolt, doesn't he? So he can snipe just about everything. Base Soul Grinder deals more damage than Noxbringer for due to the lower accuracy of the split shots. Yeah, I think you're right, Teamer. I could be wrong, but after playing a few games with it versus the skirmish cav, I definitely know it works better into them. Alright, so someone wanted to play me and wanted to do Bretonnia. I've been playing against Bretonnia for so long. Man, it feels good. I used to dread this matchup. Now it kind of works. I had some dogs going in here. I normally don't recommend the Chaos Dogs, but on this map, with this point, feels good. Grail Knights, Alberic, that's terrifying. Comes in with the Blessed Field Trebuchet. I don't think you should ever bring Trebuchets into the Mono God factions or anything with Fury-type weapons for obvious reasons. Here we go. We got some Minotaurs of Khorne with bodyguarding Skarbrand, while the Grails bodyguard Alberic. Forsaken, Marauders, all going in. We got Foot Squires, maybe? Spearmen, Battle Pilgrims, okay. Grail Reliques, and a bunch of Archers. These are the only things I'm afraid of, and the only things that are probably going to get value. So my goal is to knock those out. Alright. 15 to 11, I don't like that. As soon as he goes and takes or tries to move to the center, I take my dogs, put him in the side, take this, and then hit his side. More Minotaurs? No. Hellforged Bellowers. So I don't actually have to engage. I could just plant them there, move my Forsaken around the side so they can get into the back line, and then shoot, maybe make a hole in the front so my Marauders can clear and go in. That's basically my whole strat right now. Here come the dogs, like I said earlier. Alberic's trying to go for the Bellowers. We're trying to protect it. Skarbrand. And if I didn't even have the Bellowers, I could always send Skarbrand to the back line and rage his arrow units. Try to mess him up that way. Here come the Forsaken. Go, Forsaken. Yep. I didn't even bother capturing it. I go straight for the kill. Yep, Forsaken are trying to slide on out of there, trying to get into the back. Blessed Trebuchet's trying to slow them down, doing a decent job. Go, my Forsaken, fight, you fools! Here come the dogs. He's trying to chase the dogs with spearmen. This is why you need way more cav. Instead of having this Trebuchet, you could have easily had like some cav over here to defend your backline from the dogs. And the dogs are now here, ready to chow. Chow down, my dogs. Nom nom. Look how quick they destroy Peasant Bowmen. 90 models. Alberic's going to be able to save him, but the damage is already done. He's now got Forsaken coming in. Bellowers are blowing up his backline. Skarbrand's beating up a Grail Relic, so once that thing goes, there's no more ITP for all these units. No extra buffs, nothing like that. Furies will clean up whatever arrows are left. Bit of a micro blunder here. Oh no, never mind. I sent him straight there. Okay, cool. I'm not all washed up. Here come the Furies. Now he's got to defend from them without Pegasus Knights. Alberic's going to take a minute to kill these things, but... Oh, and then the Bellowers just burn through. Oh, you love to see it. Yeah, they do so much damage. It's crazy how good Furies are. Here comes the terror-causing Skarbrand, who says, "Don't touch my Furies." Minotaurs to chase away these Grails. And yeah, once his backline's compromised, this is a good lesson for anyone. Once your backline's compromised, it's kind of game over. It's hard to salvage that. Mistake here, I could have actually saved these dogs, brought them back in to take on the artillery, maybe had these Knights of the Realm chase them, just to occupy them, not to win a fight, though. Khorngors to protect my backline from his cav. And Alberic is playing tag with Skarbrand right now. Oh, get him, big boy. Furies to come in, deal with anything else. Skarbrand is no joke. Oh. Furies to come try to get these spears and tie him up. What the hell? Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, so this wasn't a mistake. This is actually because it's an old replay. There actually used to be, I believe there were knights here. Yeah, that's what happens when you have an old replay come in. Oh, that's funny. Alberic's trying to run off. Where's the mage? There it is. And yeah, we should be able to get this damsel with some dogs coming in. Yep, here they come. Because their stats aren't really that great. No, 26, 40 melee attack. And even some worn out dogs can mulch her pretty quick. Skarbrand is defending, trying to get out of the spears. Same with the Minotaurs. Beating up on a Grail Relic, hopefully. Yep. I think we're just waiting for the cooldown on the Wrathful. No, not Wrathful. Rage Embodied. I think he sees that. I think he's trying to take his knights down to my home objective, but we got Korngor, so it's not the end of the world. Leave my Sword of Corn alone, Jimbabu. I remember that Sword of Corn actually hitting a shit ton of units, so since this is an old-ass replay, it's not gonna show it. Whatever units were there, they were long gone before the Sword of Corn. Yeah, I missed Greases with this 400 speed. Alright. Yeah, he sees the writing on the walls and he calls it. I mean, yeah, I was gonna enrage whatever units he had. His backline was gone. Skarbrand just dumpstered everything. The Grail Relic. This should have been split off to like 2 units of Knights of the Realm, I think. Mage got dumpstered. People, even, I think, I blame Pope Patty, because he's been bringing a lot of these triple Grail Knights, and Turn's been playing them on his channel. I guess Anticity is kind of the blame for that too, but I've been seeing Pope lately do it. Cheeky cunt. And to be fair, I kind of like it too. I want to do like a triple Knight thing. I did the double Royal Hippogriff with the Pegasus Knights with Alberic. That's actually a lot of fun. I did that to Skarbrand, and I know he's still mad. Well, not still mad, but I know he didn't appreciate that. Alright, let me check the rounds, otherwise I have to see about anything. No problems from anybody. You gotta check messages as well. Did someone drop? No, that's a buy round. So it's just Rogue AI and Ponty right now. So once they're done, we can do one more. Oh, Frost, you're so funny. Okay, cool. Everything's in order. We could do another one. I don't want to put that one on the channel. I guess we can watch, this one's probably not going to work either, but we'll see. Knights of Lionheart are a nice budget version for the magic damage into demons. Yes, they are. Death Pancakes versus Camera. What a name. Okay, so Empire's gonna drop. So I gotta fix that real quick. Thank you, Empire. Okay. Ponty, I gotta make sure he got his score. Ponty. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Alright, cool. Let's get the match in. It's a little slow at the beginning, but we'll see. Ponty is 1. Score reported. Save. Refresh this. And then we could just move up from there. Okay. Alright, so we have Arbol. We got the Bellowers. Bunch of Marauders, I assume. No, Chaos Warriors. Okay. Chaos Warriors. Korngors. 3 Axe Throwers. Jade Dragon. Jade Warriors. Jade Peasants. Jade. Grenadiers. And some Grand Cannons protected by Peasants. So, Furies are probably going to go jump on those Grand Cannons. What's he got over here? 2... what? No, these are Jade Lancers. Okay, 2 Jade Lancers. Nice. They should be able to clean up the nasty skirmishers real nice. Give them some ground to cover. Korngor's protecting the side here. Not bad. Although, 1 Jade Warrior should be able to deal with this. With some Grand Cannon support. Double Fury, I like it. 1 Fury can hit the peasants, the other can hit the cannon. Make sure nothing gets in their way. And then you have the Sky Lantern. I would just go for the Sky Lantern. Well, no, I wouldn't, because actually the Furies would lose to the Sky Lantern. Which is really dumb, but here we are. Yeah, you would need the Furies and probably all 3 of these Marauder Horsemen to deal with that shit. Arbol fighting the Jade Dragon. I don't know if I would take that fight. Arbol, I don't think would win. Yeah, he's got a bunch of shit. I don't know what to do if I were... I don't know. I don't know what he would do with Arbol here. He's gonna go in for another round? Shit. Man, those Grenadiers are getting their ass kicked. This is a good time to summon Spawn, but with these Jade Halberds, I don't know. I don't know. The Furies here, though, getting their clocks in. He at least shut those down. I would go back in the air, try to do with these crows, pick them up with the 2-for-1, and then jump down on the Grand Canyons when you can, because this is just going to be free real estate here for camera. You always got to be ready for the summons, for the counterpick summons, because, yeah, otherwise your Furies are going to disintegrate. Once you see the things charge into them, that's when you bounce on whatever's charging you. Especially if it's in the air, that could easily just turn the tide, getting it like a even trade off. 2 Furies for some crows and a Grand Cannon. Count me in. These Warriors, though, are a bit overstepping, because now the Jades and the Warriors, or the Lancers and the Warriors can now jump on the Korngors, who are isolated. Apparently, camera's not aware that... okay. Yeah, now the Korngors are going to get a free pick here. This is a bit awkward. Grenadiers getting some shots in. Arbol getting his butt kicked by Jade Dragon. He's got more HP, so it makes sense. Let me check if the round's done. Since Empire dropped, I think it's just 1 game left. Oh no, they're all done. Okay, let me advance it. We're probably going to end this game right now then. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright, we got round 3 going. Let me just end this replay. Sorry, Pancake. We got to get to the going. And then, let's see. Who do we want to watch is the question. Why does it always do this? I hate this shit. Alright, who do we want to watch? Okay, let me hit up Adam. And I gotta message Martinius as well. Alright, let's see how these two. I believe it's Lizardmen versus Khorne. This is a matchup favored for Khorne, but it's Martinius versus Adam. I haven't seen Adam play in a while. I know Martinius is still gloating that he kicked my ass, so we'll see how it goes down. Okay, here we go. Two RTK lads going at it. The RTK Civil War. If either of you are listening, Martinius or Adam, just let me know the map. Let me know the map when we're ready. Alright, yeah. Sorry I had to cut you guys off on that game, but I don't want to keep people waiting. Especially this RTK Civil War. Let's go. Adam versus Martinius. So, Adam's core, Martinius is Lizardman. How this could go is Martinius could go with the Kroxigor Skink Spam. I don't know if that's going to be favored here. I don't think so. Because Khorne could easily go with, like, Chaos Warriors or Marauders. Just to spam them out. And then Khorngors. Along with the Bellor's Skull Taker. That's still an option. There's also the fact that you go triple Minotaurs to beat up on all the other things. And maybe have some Furies in reserve to hit the Skirmish Cav and just make sure they die. It's really weird. It's a hard matchup, for sure. Adam better win this one. Skarbrand, you tell him. Skarbrand, how would... we know how you would run... We know how you'd run this. It's going to be triple Minotaurs from Skarbrand. And I know he loves his triple Minotaurs, because I kind of like it too. Adam better be sober for this one. Chibabu, leave the poor guy alone. Come on. They're going to let me know the map once they're ready. He might need a drink for this one if it's against Martinius. Martinius ain't no joke, man. Even against bad matchups, Martinius seems to slap. That's what scares me about him. 6 Minotaurs, you crazy lad. You memer. You know what I say to your 6 Minotaurs, Skarbrand? You know what I say to those? I say this. Ooh. Oh, man. One day be the day of the Skull Crushers, one day. I guess if you're afraid of getting hit by Buna or Final Trans, that's why you'd bring Skull Crushers, but even then, I don't know. Okay, we're doing J2. Cool, cool, cool. Damn, that's kind of slutty, no? Ooh. I am a Slaanesh enjoyer, so. We'll see. Oh, come on now. Alright, let's see how this goes down. Yeah, Skull Crushers for Final Trans and Buna. If you can get some healing, like if you're playing Walk and you go for a Sorcerer Nurgle Sorcerer with some healing in there, I could see that working. That's worked for me in the past. Other than that, I can't really think of any other combos that work well with them, especially in Mono Khorne. Like, you could go Bloodspeaker, but no one's really gonna go Bloodspeaker. And if you're getting hit with Final Trans, you really don't want Bloodspeaker. You want a Lord that heals and can run away. Yeah, Skarbrand's been talking about buffs for Skull Crushers since he's been playing Khorne. Competitively, I think. He's writing documents, emails, he's messaged his, he sent letters to his politicians to be like, can you buff Skull Crushers, please? Thank you. And they've been like, what the hell is he talking about? Everyone's been saying that too. I've been saying that too, that the Blood Speaker should have been a hero as well. I don't know why they haven't made them into a hero. It's really weird. It would be a perfect hero and a great addition. It would totally flip how Khorne plays too. If it's the same abilities, because you can have the debuffs, you can have the Unbreakables, you have healing, and if you lose a hero versus a lord, that's so much nicer. Especially if you can go 2 of them. 2 actually could be pretty bonkers. Because you can have the double heal on 1 SE, you can actually run Monster Mash with Khorne without having to worry. It could actually make Slaughter Brutes viable now that they have proper healing. Glorious Charge of Skull Crushers would be nutty. And if the RORs also get it, along with their buff that they have, that would be insanely good. Glorious Charge would fix a lot of their issues, yeah. Glorious Charge and ITP seem to be the band-aids that CA wants to throw on everything. Ah, no. I don't think we could do Multi-Lord Zenon. Gotta backstep Skarbrand for that again. Man, these 2 lads are really going at it. Okay, as soon as I say something. Alright. Adam's ready. Martinius, I don't know. Alright, let's see how it goes down. Let's get it. Do you realize? God damn it, Skarbrand. Do you realize something? Skarbrand, do you realize? Skarbrand's gonna go up to CA. CA, do you realize? Do you realize something? That if you don't buff Skull Crushers, Khorne's gonna be at a disadvantage for the rest of the competitive scene? Alright, so the sideways camera is gonna go on right away. Here we go. There we go. Try to set it up, slow it down. Alright, cool. Hey, we got our thing. No, Bloodspeaker hero would actually make the meta for Khorne so much easier. Their matchups that they were weak against, they could actually deal with. And the matchups that they're already dominating, they're probably going to dominate even harder. So it's not like it's going to change much on that end. Okay, Umbral Tide makes sense. Feral Colwyn's to countercharge with Mass. Hunting Pack for the Chaos Warriors. And it's just a line of Skinks to hold the line. Along with the Unbreakables, more Red-Crested Sauruses. 1 Feral Colwyn's for Mass. A Salon Priest is kind of wonky, if I'm being honest. He's going to lower melee attack. He's just looks like he's going to try to... Yeah, he's going to try to keep his front line alive as long as he can. Slaughter Guard and Bloodweak Berserkers? Oh, man! Oh, this is such a cool build. Wait, what? Okay, Bloodweak. Okay, I was about to say, how do you get 2 Slaughter Guard? No, okay, he just moved them around. A Blood Reaper? Blood Reaper? I thought this was a cultist. Okay. What's he gonna use the Blood Reaper for? Huh. Maybe go after the Salon Priest, try to sneak into the back line. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not a cultist. I think I would have preferred a cultist. One thing of Furies to chase off 2 skirmishers is a bit weird, especially when you have cold ones guarding him. So what you want to do is hit the skirmishers once. As soon as you see the Feral Cold one do their charge, get them out of there. What do we got? Saurus Warriors? Okay. Oh, spell resist. Ah. He didn't even take that, though. That's the thing. He didn't take the Locust. That's what I'm saying. I think a cultist would have been better to hit into the back line. Even against something like the Umbral Tide or the Barbs here, it would have been fine. Here come the Umbral Tide to try to shoot into Bloodwakes. Yup. $9 to $15. I don't like the odds of these numbers, but the Umbral Tide's gonna do work. 2 Marauders, forcing the engagements to screen them out. This is where the Furies have to come in, because if the Furies drop on any of these hunting packs, they will do some insane damage. And Martinius knows that. He's trying to get his Cold One centered into both of them, so good play on there, good positioning. And I think once you occupy them, just full send. Once you get the Furies on top of them, just full send. Because your Bloodwakes are going to do work. They're going to crash into everything. Oh, man, they're doing nasty damage to that Blood Reaper. It's already down 1,000 HP. Holy shit. That was just the Barbs. Damn. More Feral Cold Ones. Okay, okay. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes here. Bastodon, just to be annoying. Here come the Minnows. He's being careful because he's got one shot with these Furies. While this is all transitioning, these Cold Ones are going to have a hard time trying to charge into the Furies. Versus the Furies, who are going to have the easier time charging into them. I don't like this number difference here. I really don't. Skull Taker should just, instead of trying to deal with these Skinks, he should be trying to jump on these Skirmishers. Because he can tank all that. I think he's just trying to build up towards the Cloak, though, with 40 kills. Which you can do easier with the Skirmish Cav. Here come the Furies. Another Furies. Yup, he's shutting those down. The Furies are getting creamed, man. Pull them out. Pull them out. Don't try to chase. Just pull them out. Minotaurs coming in. If the Minotaurs get on the Slann Priest is going to have a really bad time. Bloodwake Berserkers can now engage. I would just try to engage in the front line. Pull these Marauders back and just push. Push, push, push. Is that a... Okay, that's the Banishment. On the Slaughter Guard, who have 35? Yeah. It's doing damage. It's not doing as much as it would any other unit, but damn is it doing damage. And the cohorts are fighting at the Slaughter Guard? Nah, man. You gotta fix that. Okay, he pulled out the Furies. Good move there. Minotaur's trying to get into the back to deal with this nonsense. Cold One's trying to intercept with Mass. Minotaur should jump on them. Skull Taker also getting hit. What's going on here? Is this a buff? Is this a debuff? Yep, debuff. Curse of the Midwind. Yep. Skull Taker don't care because he's got Unyielding Assault right now. Skull Reaper, how many uses does he have? He already healed up. So he should be good there. He's pushing good. These Korngors are going to take a minute to go here. I don't know why he summoned Korngors. I think I would have preferred something like the, like anything but Korngors, really. Maybe some Fleshhounds, but Fleshhounds at the here? I don't know. Just more Minotaurs, or even like, what are those things called? The Angry Gorillas. I would take in some Angry Gorillas. The Blood Reapers disintegrating? Against Saurus Warriors? Wow. That's nuts. Yeah, I don't know about the Blood Reaper here. I still think it should have been a Cultist. The Cultist could have already summoned the goofy-ass Blood Reapers to come jump, or Bloodletters to come jump on these Sauruses and clean them up. Although the Slann Priest is getting his butt kicked hard. Furies, as soon as they get charged, just jump on top of them, ping-pong them. Just ping-pong them. Yeah, that Slann Priest is running for his life, as he should be. Here comes some throwing axes. That's good. They can countercharge with these cohorts, try to deal with them. Get those boys on top. Oh, the Feral Cold One's getting absolutely dumpstered by Minotaurs, I assume? Or these, the Bloodwakes. Yeah, holy shit! Oh, come on! Nothing against Martinius, but I'm rooting for the underdog. I'm rooting for Khorne. Although, Lizardmen are the underdog, but I gotta see Khorne win. Feral Bastodon, way out of position here. Should be back here causing terror routes. He did a banishment on top of Bloodwake Berserkers? What was that? Ooh, nasty Sword of Khorne. Nice. Okay, he's on top of the Umbral Tide. Skin cohorts are getting crumped. Okay, I like this. I like this. He is pushing hard. Although it's 11 to 17 still. He's still coming up with units. And look where he's at. Triple capped in his deployment zone. I like this. And he's going for it. He has to get this kill. Because if this Slam Priest wins and this push peters out, all of it's going to be for naught. Because then, yeah. It's just going to go bad for Adam here. Yeah, Karanak actually I don't dislike here, because he could do his goofy-ass little collar, make sure spells don't happen. He's hard to kill, hard to pin down. I mean, he's not hard to pin down with Feral Colon, but he will actually do well into them. Colon Spear Rider is not so much. But with the net, he could get the Slan Priest. I would send into these Umbral Tide, just finish those things off. He can't hit all, he's got to deal with one or the other. Furies or these guys. And, yep, there he goes. He's like a hound. He's got a bloodhound. Get him! Get him! Oh, 800 HP. Oh, he just needs one good hit from Skulltaker. Are we sending Furies on top of him? No, don't send the Furies. Just finish off the Colon Riders. Oh, Martinius is holding out pretty good. Oh, get the Slaughter Priest. Get him! One more hit. There you go. There you go. Now you got it. Now you can start dealing with the rest of this. Bloodwake Berserkers at 2 models, still causing havoc. How much? Okay, they paid for themselves. I don't. They're close to paying for themselves. Okay, now it's worth it. Now he just has to deal with the rest of the army, which I think he can do. It's just cold one. Spear Riders, some daunty little barbs, which he can just keep spamming with Furies, and then the Khorngors should be able to hold up against all the cav that Martinius has. The Bastodon needs to come way back. Chaos Fury's here. Ripperdactyl's trying to hold. He's been triple capped for a long while. Martinius needs to do some serious work. And I would just reform ranks at this point. Just get Skulltaker back here. Whatever's back here, just let die. And just hold on to whatever points you can. Skulltaker can go beat up on whatever infantry units are trying to beat up on your Slaughter Guard or whatever. And just get ready with some giant angry monkeys, Khorngors, whatever. He's in a winning position. Run, Marauder Horseman, run! He can lose this point. He just needs a just send everything to your home objective. That's all you need. Just tank on your home. Martinius has to do work, bringing Skulltaker back to give encourage to all those units on your home objective. Wow, the balls on him. He sent Furies into the Ripperdactyls. Although the Ripperdactyls are a few models, yeah, they win that. Nice, good play there. Fleshhounds, no. Although Fleshhounds with Marauders might be able to win, and Khorngor support. Yeah, not if they don't get the charge. Bastillodon's just back there, being back there. These Furies can jump on those, whatever's left of the Umbral Pack, while Skulltaker tries to come deal with the rest of this nonsense. Yup, Martinius is aware he needs to jump on the home objective, so he's going there. Fleshhounds, will they get the charge? Come on! Like, you could easily pick up these isolated units. Even the cold ones, too. Here he comes. The Tide are trying to get with Skulltaker, because if it's a trade on Lords, that's just horrible. No! Send the Furies down here! Send them down here! Here! Hold on. Let me make sure he knows. Here! Furies here! There! Furies, go there! Jeez. Alright. Enough of that. Marauder's trying to reinforce here. He's got Skinks to protect his home. Martinius might still have this. He has the number advantage. He has the value advantage. It's just, can he kill Skulltaker? And I think with these Umbrals, he will. It's just, is he aware? He could even just send Skulltaker into them, get some heals off. There's nothing to really defend them. Yep, he sees it coming, he runs. He runs away with Skulltaker. There's a big fight over on the home objective. Will he be able to hold? Probably, but once this Bastillodon comes in, it's a game. For everything here. 1 Minotaurs. Is this Minotaurs? No, Blood Reaper. Why Blood Reaper? It didn't do anything. How much value did it get? 200. No. And this thing costs like 8, maybe 1,000? Well, on foot, maybe it's like, yeah, I would say around 800 with both of its abilities. Just, like, the Minotaurs could clean up everything damn near here. Because you still have your Slaughter Guard, which isn't much. You have your Furies picking off these. But the Minotaurs can guarantee the Bastiladon going, any cold ones coming in. Skull Reaper, don't you fucking die on me. With the kid, it's a... Yeah, I would have taken Minotaurs. Even some angry giant gorillas would have been better than the Skull Reaper, honestly. He's holding on to the 2, so even if he does lose Skull Reaper, as long as he has both of these, he's good. And he's got 50 seconds. He's got less than a minute, Martinius. Even if he gets Skull Reaper, just send Skull Reaper to the edge of the map. You got it. You got it. You got it, Adam. It wasn't the cleanest fight, but my god, do you got it. Yeah, Martinez needs to send everything here onto this, just for capture weight in general. Skull Reaper's gone. It doesn't matter. He's got less than 20 seconds, I want to say. Yeah. And he's got stuff going all over the objective. Even if he loses this, he still has 30 seconds. Oh! Oh, that was a win. Oh, that was gotta go on. That was a good fight. GG's both players. Man! Okay, so what do we learn in this matchup? So, definitely go... I think I'm going to start using this build into Khorne, because this actually works pretty well. I think the biggest mistake here is the Bastiladon not being able to jump on the points and forgetting about it, because, man, if he would have had those easy terror routes on those units earlier, it would have helped out a lot. The Blood Reaper, I would just get rid of. This thing does dog shit. I'd take a bag of dog shit than the Blood Reaper, honestly. I just don't see why you would take this thing. Yeah, no Skull Reaper. Take a Cultist instead. The Cultist will do the same thing, but better. You can summon in some Blood Reapers to deal with any Sauruses, any of the hunting packs. Yeah, it's just good trading unit. I don't know about 2 minutes. Well, I guess 2 Minotaurs. Yeah, you need 2 Minotaurs. You need the Horseman. If he goes Dreadsorian. I don't know about Fleshhounds. Fleshhounds are the weirdest thing here. Because everything here has armor. I would just have Furies. Maybe 3 Furies instead. Drop a Fleshhound, get another Khorngor. You could also bring in a Bloodletter. Other than that, I think this is good. Not everything got into their ideal targets, but it works. Skull Reaper did Skull Reaper things. Slann Priest got killed. Umbrals, yeah. That one paid for itself. This one, not so much, but that's because he jumped on it pretty hard. Other than that, I think his build works. I think this works for Lizards into Khorne pretty well. Like, what else can they do? Okay. That works, that works. Alright, let me go check the rounds. That one went for a bit. It's just Subutai, Rogue AI, Gray, and Malome. So once they're done, we should be good to go. Well done, players. Well done. The Umbral Tide plus Barbs reminds me a bit of old Greenstone Skirmish Cav for combo. Yeah. I wouldn't know anything about that. Yeah, that was a good game. Let's see. Do I have any old games we could watch? Oh, these are the this is the old fights. I gotta delete some of these. This is the Clan Wars. Oh, we can watch this one. Let's get my ass kicked again, but this time with Nurgle. Just to buy some time. If anyone knows if the rounds are done, let me know when they finish. We only got 2 fights left. It's between Gray and Malome and Subutai versus Rogue. So yeah, and I think Rogue is still in the lead for top 4, maybe? Yeah, it's those 2 are undefeated. Danny's undefeated, no surprise. Subutai's also undefeated, so yeah. Alright, here we go. Necro again. We're gonna armor check him with nothing but Chaos Warriors. We got 3 great weapons. No, 4 great weapons. Yeah. 4 great weapons, 5 great weapons, and 3 sword and board. 1 Nurgling, and the Sorcerer to go... Sorcerer of Death. I didn't bring Buna, because I thought Purple Sun would do a little bit better, and I want to test the waters with it. It's less WOM, so we'll see. And nothing but arrows. He learned from the first game, he's not going to go super elite. He went Knights, bunch of arrows. Battle Pilgrims. Grail, the works. Lewin instead for the debuffs, buffs, healing, terror routing, all that good stuff. Questing Knights now, not bad. Now this is a matchup where you might be able to go with Trebuchets, because Nurgle's so damn slow, and their Furies you can hit with Pegasus Knights. Maybe? Maybe? I'm like 55-45 on bringing a Trebuchet. But with how long this map is, you're going to see the Furies coming a mile away. And by the time they get to, like, this point here, you could easily summon some Pegasus Knights to countercharge them. And, yeah. There's also Lewin, too, who's an asshole. Got some Furies coming in, trying to get on this side. I think we summon another thing of Furies on this side so we can surround them. We're slowly getting there. We're actually going to fast forward this because Nurgle's so damn slow. Get my other Furies there. Now, the weird play here from Necro is he actually went on my objective here, which allowed my Furies to actually go uncontested here, and he hasn't summoned anything besides Questing Knight to deal with him. I'm trying to make sure my Sorcerer doesn't get caught by Lewin and hide my Nurglings, which it looks like he's going to get a free pickup of 350 points, which to me is a fine trade if I get his entire backline. And I know I'm going to win the frontline fight with all these Chaos Warriors, so that's the problem. If he gets a pickup here, he's not protecting all this here, which you have to be aware of. He's not even aware of my Chaos Sorcerer, so I could even get a nice Purple Sun in if I'm careful. Furies, dodge! No, they didn't. Alright, well, I suck. But we're gonna get his whole backline. And if he does jump on my Chaos Sorcerer, I can hit him with the Purple Sun. I think that's why I brought that instead of Buna. Will it pan out? We'll see. Excuse me. Talking real quick. Fury absolutely dumpster the shit out of these units. And like I said, his units were out of position here. So as soon as they start showing up, I think I just start running away. And that's how you kind of want to play Furies. Just get your routes in and then run. My Sorcerer, though, he's not going to be as lucky. He gets the Furies here. He might even get the cap here, but that's fine because we're going to pretty much decimate his army. These Furies are getting a little bit caught up, so we got to be careful. Our Lord's caught up by a lot of shit. Oh, it didn't even do the Purple Sun right. Yeah. Yeah. The Purple Sun is actually on both of these units right now. So, because it's an old replay, yeah, that's why they're running away right now. Because the Purple Sun didn't catch these units. Or, it didn't catch it right now. Oh, you gotta love CA and their old tech. So, yeah. That's why those Knights jumped off my Sorcerer Lord. They actually should be damn near close to dead after that Purple Sun. Which is why I was able to get away. Lewin's trying to come in. We're gonna show Lewin the door with our Ogres, who are fighting right now. Yeah, we're just gonna keep running. Keep running! Fury's still picking off the Peasant Bowmen. Yup. And these Ogres actually should be chasing into Lewin right now. Man, this replay's all fucked. Okay, the round is done. Cool, we can get out of this. Game's not even properly showing. Alright. Thanks for letting me know, Mats. You're a gentleman. Okay, let me make sure. Read anything I need to. Refresh the bracket. Okay, everyone put in their points. Let's advance. Do you realize? Do you realize? Alright. Let's see, who do we want to watch? Yeah, we'll get older. Okay. Let's see, where is he on here? Okay. Let me go make the thing real quick. I gotta do it before they actually start their game. Oh, they got a rematch? Hold up. Okay, so they got a rematch. That was actually the person I was looking for. I say play it. Break. Sorry. Also. Where's Drowsy? Okay. Hold on. Yeah, it's him. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Adler. Let me find Drowsy. Where the hell is he? Is he down in the dumps? Here he is. Oh, wrong one. Whoops. Make sure it's the right one. Yeah, sorry, Adler. I know, and Drowsy, I don't want to do rematches, but I also don't want to break the tournament right before we get to the semis. Oh, that would be such a nightmare. So, looks like top four, Danny and Supatai. Looks like Rogue lost to Supatai already. And then Adler, Drowsy, okay. Okay. Alright, let's get it going. Malone. Thanks for the replay, Malone. Definitely gonna use that one. Want to get all the goodies in. Get a sip. Alright, so what's the matchup? Doc versus Zeech. And these two already played. They're doing the rematch because of the points. Let me see. Adler, let me know what the map is. Yeah. Doc versus Zeech. I want to... Yeah, this is definitely Zeech favor. This is why he didn't want to do the rematch, which I don't blame him. He's really cursed. Sorry, Adler. I don't want to ruin the tournament. That's why I don't want to switch it up. I still have nightmares on when it broke last time. It took like an hour to fix. Or to figure out how. Especially if players are already starting their games too. Because I think it would have to be Adam versus... Yeah, Adam versus Drowsy, and then Rogue would have to fight... no, Adam versus Adler, Drowsy versus Rogue. Yeah, thank you, Adler. Thank you for understanding. As another war host, you understand the fear of a tournament breaking down on you, especially on stream. Yeah. Actually, you're a war host. I could have asked you to do it. Oh man, I'm sorry, Adler. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if they haven't started. Let me ask them. Okay, hold on. Swap. Hold on. Hold on. Adler, give me a second. Let me see if these two haven't started. If they haven't started, then let me see. Thanks, Teamer. Okay. Okay, cool. You face... Let me see the points real quick before they do. So... Yeah, we'll have, okay. How do you spell this guy's name? I'll swap them while they're going. We're gonna have those two swap. Sorry. And then I'm gonna go swap them right now while that's going on. Okay. Yeah, I already DM'd you, Adler. Okay. Okay. No. It's him versus Rogue. I almost screwed that up. What the hell? Why is he not showing up? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Johnsy. Let me try to fix this. Rogue AI, where are you? Oh, it's a Rogue AI. No wonder I'm doing it wrong. Versus Adler. Yeah, the monkey paw curl, as it was like, I don't want to do the rematch. All right, you're getting Slaanesh now, Adler. I was like, oh man. You wanted this, Adler. You wanted this. All right. And then we're going to switch Adam with Drozy. Okay, it's still loading. Give me a second, guys. Okay. These two are gonna fight. Facing. Let me send Rogue AI the invite. I'm sure he's trying to figure out what's going on. Cool. There we go. Okay. And then I finally fixed this, so... Adler. Adler, why the hell can't I find you on here? Okay. Why is it not? There we go. Okay. So, once that's done, let's refresh. Okay, cool. No, it's got him on two things. Why did it do it twice? Oh, shit. Don't tell me. Oh, shit. Damn it. Why? Hold on. I might have accidentally... Ugh. Okay, that's why I messed it up. Alright. I'm a dumbass. Alright, I screwed that up. Get ready up when they're ready. I know. Hold on, I'm fixing it. No. No, I'm doing it. My bad. Yeah, sorry, Adler. I'll deal with it. Alright, let's make sure we don't delete people from the tournament. Versus... Okay. Alright, there we go. Yeah, sorry, Adler. That's my bad. Hopefully it doesn't break it when we try to go to top 4. Okay, they're still in the sign-up, so that's good. There we go. Okay, so everything's good. We're good. All good. Okay, cool. Everyone get the round in. Yeah, sorry, guys. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Alright. Doc versus Slaanesh. This could be another horrible matchup. We're gonna find out. We're gonna watch Rogue AI slap somebody with Slaanesh. Oh, man. This is what I want to do. I was hoping Rogue AI was gonna show up and play Slaanesh, because this is really what everyone's been complaining about. Mainly Slaanesh with the mask. And I kind of see it too. I've been watching a lot of the mask games multiplayer-wise, and man, is he fucking hard to deal with. I didn't even realize he had heals too. So you have a Mortis Engine that heals super fast. He has terror. He bombs everything else. Does he have terror too? Because if he has terror, he's just nasty. He's a good fighter, or decent fighter at least. And what's crazy too is they nerfed him before he even came out to everyone. Before he came out to the masses, like when everyone got their super exclusive, everyone knew he was super busted. But now, here we are. Alright, what map we playing? Okay, we're still Bordello? Okay, cool. Oh, I gotta unready to do it. Okay, sorry. Bordello, okay. Bordello landing. Alright, so what's going to be the game plan for Adler here? Doc versus Slaanesh. They can do pretty much similar units. I assume a bunch of Furies, Seekers. It literally could be Slaanesh versus Slaanesh. And I wouldn't be surprised. The beautiful part about Adler, though, is he could do healing. And it would work out really well. Yeah, you could go for like a... it would be kind of expensive, but in reserve you can go for the Nurgle Herald. And just have the Locust plus the Fleshy Abundance. While also going like a main with the Keeper of Secrets. With Pavane and Phantasmagoria. Try to do something like that. And just go... Well, your front line can't be Demonettes. If he goes armor checking him, anything but... Shit, you could go Plague Bearers. But they're so fucking slow. I mean, everything besides Demonettes are going to be too slow to deal with most of this shit. But then again, you don't want Demonettes getting hit by Hellstriders. You don't want them to get a shot. At least Plague Bears can deal with some of the shooting. Well, they can take a couple shots. They can take Skirmish Cav quite well. They're just too slow and can get easily isolated. Especially if you start reinforcing them. It's tough. And not only that, your Cav are so much more expensive than theirs. So it's really going to be like Furies versus Furies and Seekers. And Hellstriders. This is really tough. He could bring Noxbringer open. Monster Mash wouldn't be the worst, honestly. If it goes the mask from being any kind of too useful. You just have to worry about Skirmish Cam, but with Noxbringer that could help out. Keeper Secrets Phantasmagoria, you can start picking up Skirmish Cav or any shooting units. Force bad engagements. Summon in that Herald to Fleshy and try to survive. You got Fleshhounds. Fleshhounds will actually beat Hellstrider, so there's that going for him. He can at least do that. Yeah, I kind of like this. Instead of going Furies, you can go Fleshhounds. You're just paying a premium compared to them. So that could work. Adler's taking notes right now. Write that down, write that down! So yeah, there's actually a decent matchup here. Knowing Rogue, he's probably going to do either Keeper or Nakari. He loves Nakari. I get Nakari, I just don't have any good luck with Nakari. I usually prefer the Keeper. It's between usually Keeper, maybe Azazel. Man. Go easy on you. No, show no mercy. I want blood. I want degradation. I want excess. I want you to slap... Rogue AI, I want you to slap Adler's cheeks. Oh, he went with... Oh, crazy. Neither builds are exactly what... Are you guys listening to chat? Huh. They took everything I wasn't gonna suggest. And it might work. Huh. No Fleshhounds. Nothing crazy. Yeah, because if you armor check demons, they got lots of ways to deal with it, but if they don't, because they gotta be too busy dealing with the shooting, then they're kind of screwed. Devotees I'm actually been kind of impressed with, because you can't shut them down most of the time. Soulgrinder Zeech is interesting, but it's not gonna really do anything here. It won't even tear out anything because everything has ITP, right? Yeah, ITP. Devotees have ITP? Yeah, everything got ITP. What's a Chaos Sorcerer Sorcerer, yup. Rod of Torment. Ooh, haven't seen one of those in a while. 2 slangs. Shrieking Sky Rays makes sense. Bringers of Beguilement are gonna get fucking shot to shit, but he'll keep them out of range. I just don't think, the only things that can really go and test the center here are the Nurgle and Soulgrinder. Demon Prince and Nurgle. You gotta really hang these units in the woods. Slangor's already on top. Chaos Sorcerer's here. Oh yeah, 1 Devotee Slash, huh? You could arguably drop the Rod of Torment. Try to get Princes of Perfection instead of these Devoted Marauders.
We have a victory point. Keep it from the foe.
He's got here. There's no way he's keeping there. He wants... What is that? Oh, he wants Spirit Leech. Okay. Spirit Leeching the caster. He's trying to force... the Rampage? No, Phantasmagoria. He's going straight for the kill. Oh, look at Rogue AI. Sneaky little bastard. He said, I'm going to kill your Bringers of Beguilement, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. The positioning here for the Devotees is really awkward. Man, look at that shit. His position here is a bit awkward, though. He needs to put some mass here. Good Stream of Corruption. Only 1 model killed, though. Bringers of Beguilement got dumpstered. Holy shit. I think he's a bit overcommitting here. He really doesn't need to take these fights. He should just be putting mass to slow down the Fiends so his appointees can actually get shots in. Double Hellstriders to come deal with Seekers. Makes sense. Soulgrinder, like I said, it's not going to do shit here. Changebringers! Here we go. Oh, and he's already getting the Sorcerer killed. Okay, so he knows there's no Pavane ready. Nice. And if there's no Pavane, Changebringers can just do utter work. He needs to bring in some Furies. I wonder if he brought any. Oh! Yes, yes. This is what I want to see. Okay, Acquiescence, so there's still no Pavane ready. Take these appointees and start shooting there. Yeah, that's gonna be the call. Man, Hellstrider's got dumpster. They got burned. Alright. Soul Grinder, I would just run away from that thing. Don't even bother. Sigvald here is just being cute. Yup, they turn to face each other and start shooting. Sigvald could actually help deal with these Shrieking Sky Rays, if I'm being honest. Does he have magic? No, he doesn't, but still, it helps. Striders are just awkwardly standing here. They should be helping out dealing with any counter charges or, yeah, deal with these Seekers. Furies! Double Furies! I think you just need a 1, but 2 will help. Be nice. You could probably drop 1 on these Seekers right here and probably get them. Because you only need the 1. If he turned to actually shoot the Furies, I think he'd do double damage, or he'd get both of them. It'd be a nice little 2 for 1. Oh, but, yep, there they go. They get tickled, they lose a model. 2 models, actually. Oh, man. Is Rogue gonna clean Adler? Adler scares me. I've never beaten Adler. Adler likes to slap me around a bit. I'm gonna teach him a lesson one day. I'll play Slaanesh. Really give him the goods. Oh, Changebringer's just slapping these. And then Furies on top of the Fiends. And then Furies on top of Furies. This is just so bad. Yeah, I don't like the Soul Grinder pick. This thing hasn't done shit. It's got 600 value. Oh, he's picking up the caster? Okay, it's doing something. Which is actually quite valuable, but the damage has already been done. Like, all this is done. This is horrible. Like, and he's going for his home objective, too. Ugh. Are those Corn Furies? Are those Cornflakes? Yeah, they are Cornflakes. Alright, not bad, not bad. Alright, okay, he's turning the tide. But these Slangors are just doing work, man. It's crazy. 51 speed, anti-infantry, and they already got a bonus. Hellstrider's coming in. I wouldn't mind if he actually brought 1 Seeker to try to trap up the Demon Prince and clean him up with, like, 2 Seekers. He's got to be wary of the Stream of Corruption, though. And a Fleshy in case of that. Fiends are coming in, trying to back him up. I'm surprised he's not on the objective. Just keep forcing your way in, man. Triple cap them. Triple cap him. Soul Grinder trying to hold out. It doesn't look like it's going to go great for that much longer. Slangor is going to clean up Furies as the Striders try to get out of there. Yeah, this is just brutal. I actually feel bad for Adler. But hey, man, it was either Slaanesh or Zeech. I don't know, man. He didn't want to do a rematch, but this is the rematch he gets. Based on Swiss points, this actually made more sense. So that's why I did it. Oh man, this is so brutal. The fears are gone. It's just a Soul Grinder and him. It's 4-14. Yeah, this game might be cooked. Yeah, Phantasmagoria, so he's going nowhere. He's gonna get the Soul Grinder and the Lord. Man, Rogue AI ain't joking. Oh, he didn't even get to kill the damn caster. I don't even know if the Spear Leech is gonna kill him. It might just rout him off, though. No, it's not gonna kill. It might rout him. Oh, that's so brutal. Sigvald's just here chuckling, looking in his mirror, laughing his ass off. Why is he running? He could actually get that nice counter charge and send one of these Slangors in and then just hit him with the counter charge and they'll instantly disintegrate. Oh, these are Exalted Bloodletters. Oh, never mind. I thought these were regular. Yeah, these things might take a little bit more time. We didn't see any skirmish cav at all. Wow. It's crazy. Soul Grinder, disintegrate already. Devotees are still here for some reason. Did the Sorcerer? Yeah, he broke. He didn't get the kill with the Spear Leech, but he broke his ass. Sigvald just beating up on a Soul Grinder. You hate to see it. It's just Slaanesh Unga Bunga Conga line of death. Damn, Sigval got tossed. Yeah, Prince of Perfection, my ass. Seekers coming in. Ugh. I don't know. I still think the Plague Bearers would have been ideal because they might be able to hold out against Slangors as well. Changebringers, ooh. Yeah, with Furies being on the table, I don't know about bringing Changebringers. It was a good attempt. Maybe Angels of Decay instead, because they can at least... Well, with the Soul Grinder, maybe not. I don't know. It's tough. It's real tough. I definitely think Fleshhounds, because Fleshhounds beat all the Striders. I think they beat Seekers of Slaanesh as well. Trying to Spirit Leech Sigvald. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, I won't say that one. That was just brutal. That was a beatdown. The monkey paw curled, and you got a new opponent. But yeah, I definitely don't think Bringer's not in the open. I think you definitely go Fleshhound. You try to get him into the blob fight that you know he wants. Get the Locust from the Herald, and then heal up. Yeah, they didn't even pay for itself. Yeah, it's just hard to protect Changebringers against Slaanesh. They have so many tools to deal with it. Yeah, 2 Fleshhounds. This makes sense. Yeah, you just didn't have enough units. I gotta ask, why the Soul Grinder, though? I mean, it did do its job in taking out the caster. I mean, I guess if he was the Keeper Secrets, that would make sense. But if he goes the Mask, you're kind of like... I mean, against this... I don't know. I guess against the Seeker and Nakari, yeah, that would make sense. But even then, Nakari could still just beat his ass in the fight. And he could just hide in the pillar, so I don't know. I don't know about this build, Adler. You gotta go back to the drawing board. But it was a good attempt. Because that's the thing about Rogue. You never know what he's gonna pick. He's like a box of chocolates. I definitely didn't predict Sigvald. Overall, I do like his build. It does make sense. Huh, there's no Fiends, which was weird. But he still had enough tools to deal with everything, really. I'm really liking these Devotees. Even though they only got 200 value. They're just a nice piece to, like, bait in anything. Yeah, the Demon Lord Nakari. Yeah, okay. No, I picked it up. Yeah. I pick up what you're putting down. I got you. I see you. Yep. Yeah, these Slangors slap. Holy shit. Yeah, I thought he would go, like, straight up armor check him, but... Yeah, there's no infantry that they... I think Plague Bearers might be it. Let me test out Plague Bearers real quick. Hold on. I might have to do that. We have 3 rounds left, so... Yeah, we could do that. Let me test out Plague Bearers. What do you mean I can't host? Hold on. That's fair. Hold on. Let me see. Army setup. Let me see. Alright, what's up? Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, so... Bird dropped. So Kitama gets the buy round. Drop you. I gotta go fix the points real quick before I do my test. Hold on. So Adler, if you were to redo that matchup, how would you do it? That's the question. Does he get top 4? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Chief. Cool. Thank you. Alright. Let me fix this. Let him get his point. Yep, he already got his point. It's reported. So, yeah. So, we're good there. So, how's that look on the bracket? No. Fortunately, it's not going to... Oh, no. It might matter. 3. Adler lost, but... Yeah, because he lost that last one, he doesn't get top 4, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there's so many more broken things with 2v2, it would be impossible to get it balanced. First thing would be not to lose the Changebringers to 2 Furies. Yeah, that's rough. That's why I'm like, Changebringers, I don't know if I'd bring them. That's the hard part. So yeah, we could do top 4. Let me see if they're ready. Yeah, we can go to top 4 because everything else doesn't really change here. So yeah, we're going to go to top 4. Okay. And then we'll watch probably Rogue AI. Okay. Danny. Rogue. Who else is top 4? Who else? There's one more. Who else is there? Supatai. There we go. That's the last one. Okay, we're gonna just advance top 4, right? Okay. Because even if Adam wins... Yeah, he's just... No, hold on. Oh, no, hold on. Hold on. No, he doesn't have enough Swiss points. No. Actually, no, hold on. I did that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Kintama has too many Swiss points. Did he win every game? Hold on. Wait, hold up. Something went wrong here. Okay, hold on. I gotta check this again. So, So Adam actually has had a Rogue. Because Rogue won. Rogue lost to Supatai. Did Adam lose any? Okay, somewhere along the lines of Swiss points got missed up. Yeah, Kintama, though. Oh, because he... Okay. But he should have... Okay. One there. He lost there. No, he has too many Swiss points. Yeah, that's why it's wrong. No, Kintama has too many Swiss points. That's what it is. Okay. For some reason, he has way too many. He has 4. He should have 3. Yeah. Somehow that got messed up. I don't know if I gave him too many or what happened there. Hold on. I'll delete the top 4 real quick. Oh, shit. Cancel. Shit. Oh, my God. What the hell? Oh, shit. Why isn't that letting me... Okay, hold on. Oh, my God. Hold on. I gotta message somebody. Yeah. Oh, shit. I don't know why it did that. Okay. It's not letting me delete the top 4. Okay, now it is. No, it's not. It's still... Whatever. Okay. Let's just... There we go. That is so annoying. Okay. Yeah, Harrison, I DM'd you the issue. I'm sorry, by the way. Go check your Discord right now. It's actually very important. And then let me fix this. Oh, shit. All right. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. Total Tavern's taking a while to load up. Ugh. I don't know why. No, Adler, please, actually don't help right now because, I don't want things to get screwed up as worse as they already are. I'm just trying to find out why it's not doing it. Okay. This will only take a second. There's actually a bigger issue that I'm not gonna say. Harrison knows what it is. I did it by accident. Hopefully it's not gonna be that bad. So I just go back here. This will only take a second for top 4. Let's see. Yeah, Kintama has way too many points. Let's go drop him down 1. And then we should be good. Once he does that, or once I do that, we should be good. So his points down to 3. There we go. Once it loads up, should be good. Yeah, if you guys are on Total Tavern, please get off right now so I can fix this. Because it's taking forever to load. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Harrison. Alright. So it should be fixed now. So, do we have a tiebreaker? Yeah, we do. Adam and... Oh, it's a 3-way tiebreaker. No. Yeah, it's a 3-way tie. Shit. Huh. It messed up because of the drops, so... We have Kintama, Adam, and Rogue AI with the top for a tiebreaker. Huh. Yeah. Okay. True? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see. Rogue AI apparently... How does that work? Give me a second. Okay. Unless Rogue should have... Okay. Yeah, just trying to figure out why, if it's a 3-way tiebreaker. Because I think Rogue AI should have 1 more opponent point based on the matchups. Do a 2v2 with all 3 Swiss points? No, Adler, that'd be crazy. Alright, cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I think because of the drops, it might have screwed up the opponent's points, that's why. Huh. So with the three-way tiebreaker, I'm willing to just roll a dice to see who gets top, which kind of sounds lame, but... Yeah, but Kentama, he beat you. He lost to Droz. But then he beat Zetern. And then he beat his fourth, who dropped. He did beat his fourth, who dropped. So I think he should be top 4. So I think it's actually Rogue AI between Adam. Let me see. I think it's because his fourth player dropped. That's why it's screwed up. Okay. Okay. Then... Yeah, I think the last player who dropped is what's screwing up the opponent's points. That's why. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. My bad. Okay, so there we go. Okay, we figured it out. So we're gonna do that. It's Adam versus Rogue AI right now. Here, I'm gonna host it. Rogue, Adam, if you're listening, come get it. You know what to do. For tiebreaker maps, I should really start putting in tiebreaker maps. We'll do round 4 for tiebreaker maps. Sure. If you want. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna do this tiebreaker real quick. Yeah. Danny and Supata are gonna fight right now, and then it's gonna be between these two, and then we're gonna watch. Okay. My dog's just looking at me all beautiful. You're so cute. Okay, so we're going to have Slaanesh versus Khorne. The matchup I'm sure everyone wants to see. Or let me send Adam the invite too. I'm sure he's waiting here. I fixed it. Yeah, I am. I'm sorry. And it can be top. You're Slaanesh. You could be a bottom. You're Slaanesh, you could be a bottom. Utter decadence. Oh, man. Alright, so here we go. Here we go, folks. We got our tiebreaker going in. Seriously. Rogue wants great minds think alike. Yeah, yeah, Rogue. You're gonna be our bottom tonight. I don't know how Adam feels about all this, but we'll see. Why are the what is going on with the... Okay. Oh, okay, so it didn't do it. Okay, okay, okay. It was still on land battle for some reason. Weird glitch. Okay. Thank you, Adler. That makes me feel a lot better. With all the nervousness going on. Okay. Okay. So, semis right now. Trying to find out. It could be these two. Khorne versus Slaanesh. As you guys can see, Slaanesh has been pretty much dominating. How do I do this if I'm Khorne? Man. Yeah, I had a very uncle moment. I accidentally deleted Harrison's thing. Okay. Hold on, hold on. I got two messages at the same time. Discord's being a pain in this. Okay. Okay, he got the message. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, accidentally deleted Harris's, so shout out to Harrison. Sorry for deleting your... Total Tavern was being a bit of a pain. So yeah, that's why I wanted people to get off Total Tavern, because there was some lag going on. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, I accidentally deleted it. I'm sorry, I'm sorry! I know, I had a real uncle moment there. I was like, how do I fix this? What's going on here? All I wanted to do was delete top 4. Yeah, Danny's having some computer trouble, so hopefully that gets fixed. Yeah. I got on my final a bit ago, and I got my turn back. Thank you, sorry. Yeah, I know, you said you were in your final. I was like, oh shit, let me send this to him as soon as I can. Jeez. Yeah, and sorry for anyone who signed up for that tournament. If you aren't, if you are listening, you're part of Harrison's tournament later, please go sign back up. I accidentally deleted his tournament like a doofus boofus. A doofus boofus. So yeah. Khorne, how do we deal with Slaanesh? I think you just go heavy. Go heavy on Minotaurs. The old Skarbrand way. Just go heavy on Minotaurs. If they bring Fiends, you go heavy on Minotaurs. If they bring Slangors, you go heavy on Minotaurs. Or Giant Monkey Men. If they go anything, Giant Monkey Men or Minotaurs. Very angry gorillas. You should be able to deal with that. Yeah. Did you do well in your finals, Harrison? I hope you did. I hope you're doing very good in school. And this will be entertainment for the gym now. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Slaanesh versus Khorne. Oh, man. In domination, this can be a bit harder. Usually what everyone tries to do is just withstand Khorne's, like, big strike and wait till they peter out and then just win in the second half of the game. That's usually how this goes. With Slaanesh, though, it's not that simple, because Slaanesh kind of wants to do the same thing as Khorne. So you could try to go with... Honestly, you could just go Skirmish. Javelins will do pretty good. Slangors will beat the pants off of most things here, except for Chaos Warriors. And for the Chaos Warriors, you're probably going to get beat up by all the other things. But you could go Knights, you could go Minotaurs with them. I don't know, it's pretty weird. Kintama, to answer that, I only have time to really host once a week. I try to stream other games, try to make that work. I could. Glinty? Okay, cool. Glinty, Glinty. I wouldn't mind, but it's hard with timing and how the other war host. I don't want to like have too many SFTs because the other war hosts, I want to give them a chance to do their stuff. And we have a lot of war hosts, so if they want to do stuff, I'm gonna let them do their thing. I think one is kind of good. But if there's more love for this, just good old SFTs like this, then I could try. It would have to be sometime later in the day, maybe. But like I said, my schedule, it's free now, but we'll see. Once the new semester starts in January, we'll see. I could try. Adam's looking at the Slaanesh roster like, what the hell do they have? Yeah, my schedule does suck. I'm sorry, Scarbread. I'm sorry. If this ends early enough, we can get some games in after, but I doubt it. It's already... I only got like an hour left. Because I have things to do. I gotta take care of the dogs. I gotta go make food. And after that, I gotta start cleaning up the place and go say hi to my missus. Yeah, getting a girlfriend actually really messed up my schedule. You know, I gotta feed her. I gotta make sure she's happy. You see my face right now? That's the face I make every time I come over to see her. I'm like, I'm like Alan. I'm like Alan in that episode when they go on vacation. That's funny because we were watching that episode the other day. If you guys know, you know. Rogue, just kick his ass. You're Slaanesh. You can win every game. I know Supatai. What's Supatai playing? I think he's playing Ogres? Not that vacation. If you know, you know. Adam, Glinty is the map. Are you guys still arguing about the international dates? You guys are dorks. Oh my god. Okay, Danny's dwarves. He got this far with dwarves? Crazy. And Supatai. What's Supatai on? He's on Norska as well. That's really bad for Danny. Jeez. Glep is my goat. I don't know. I want to say I'm Charlie, but really, I'm either Mr. Boss or Pim. Then we have Adam, and we have a rogue AI. It's such a good show. Yeah, who doesn't turn off Steam when they're trying to play Grand Strategy 4 at home? What a noob. Oh, man. Okay, they're ready? Let's go. Oh! Yeah, if we didn't have a tiebreaker round, we probably could get a round or two in. Especially with Danny and Supatai playing right now, we'd only have to deal with one semi and then the finals right away. Glinty Tooth here. Ooh. Yeah. Scarbrand, how do you do this matchup in Dom? Oh, he's going to show me how it's done, the cheeky cunt. Okay, Rogue, I see you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You want to show off, huh? So, in a traditional corn build, let's see, dual axes. I love this build. This build fucking rocks. Why do they have oh, the terrain. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well that sucks. Okay, Adam's picking up what Scarbrand's putting down too. He went Karanak. Okay. 8 to 9, so it's quite even, but Adam's gonna be playing the long game. I say screw the side objective. Just go straight. Just own these 2 points. No. Do you want to push? No, I think you just own these 2 a corn. Because if you can just clog this up, Slaanesh can't get any good flanks. They have to go all the way around here. And you have so much time to react with this Vanguard. You can hit them with the Fleshhounds, with all their Striders or Seekers coming in. That's how I would run that. The trouble is, Skulltaker activating his cloak with so many... Did he even take the cloak? He didn't take the cloak, okay. Okay, so Adam's playing 4D chess right now. He didn't take the cloak knowing that there's not going to be too many infantry for him to kill. And he went for the Slayer, instead went for the Slayer Sword and Bloody Onslaught, just to keep the Lord honest. What's he got? Pleasure Guard. Ew. Yeah. That's going to be my number one. Get the hell... Okay, Pleasure Guard to go kill the Bloodwakes. That makes sense. Now it's just going to be who's going to spam out Cav harder. Hellstriders, Slangors. Marauders of Khorne with dual axes should be able to beat both these units, but they might tire out. He's going straight for Karanak? That's right, you gotta get rid of the good boy. If I were Adam, I would just dodge, because you might be falling for it. If he hits him with Phantasmagoria, it might be over. Did they increase Phantasmagoria by 1 WOM? Okay. Because Phantasmagoria used to be the same WOM as Pavane. Now they're about the same. Or now they're close. Close to it. Alright, here we go. This is a bit awkward for the throwing javelins here. Pleasure Guard trying to pick apart some Marauders here. I don't understand that Phantasmagoria. I guess he was trying to lower Karanak down to Disintegration, but it was a bit awkward here. Nakari's trying to get some picks. The Bloodwakes are a bit overextended. I would start throwing javelins into them. Oh, man. Okay, Rogue, you need some reinforcements. Here come the Fiends. Nothing on the side here. He's got this objective. I would just let him hold. Just send this dual axes over here. Marauders with dual axes. Oh, it's a Marauders with dual axes. I thought these were all Khorne dual axes. Chaos Warriors with dual axes. Oh, shit. This is actually a lot easier to deal with than I thought. Shit. This is actually really bad. If these were all Chaos Warriors with dual axes, this would have been easier to deal with. No. Nakari getting his butt kicked by Karanak, the good boy, and the Skull Taker. Fury's trying to jump on top of whatever they can, trying to just screen these out. Fiends trying to pick what they can. Nakari's getting his butt kicked. Yeah, he needs to have his Death Blob here to support with these throwing axes. Because once Karanak goes down, that's what? 1,350, 1,500 points? Gone. Does he have his brass? No, he does have the brass collar. Oh, it's probably more since he has Endless Hunter too, so it's like 1,700. Maybe 1,750. Yeah, Nakari's got to be careful with his picks. Bloodwakes also being here to bodyguard is rough. Pleasure Guard need to get in there. Yeah, he needs to have his Skirmish Cav come in throwing some javelins into these Bloodwakes, Karanak, anything here. Is he hitting him with the, looks like Phantasma? Yep. Then goes for the kill. Karanak's bullied out of there. He can't do anything to net him. Witch Stealer Sword going in. Here come the Skirmish Cav to come help out. Yep, there he goes. Skull Taker might be done. If Skull Taker goes early, Nakari's gonna feast. And notice how he doesn't straight up kill some of these Marauders. He leaves them there so Nakari can later go get some easy heals. If I were Adam, I'd start unsummoning some of these, because that's exactly what he's gonna do. You can actually start getting some Flesh Hounds in here. Ooh, Nakari, get over there. Start eating some souls. Rogue AI's triple cap like no one's business, but the value is his. He needs to take out one of these hard hitters. The Bloodwakes, Skull Taker. Yeah. You can leave the Marauders for later. Just focus on just getting rid of these heavy hitters so Nakari can just... Yep, and here they go. Phantasmagoria? Or is that Narcissism? Acquiescence, okay. Yup, Bloodwakes are gonna get mulched. Skull Taker has to come back. Oh! If he gets a Skirmish Cav over here to come finish off, that's gonna be fantastic. Marauders over here getting cleaned up. He's at least holding over here. I think Adam might have taken too many engagements too early, because if he just stayed on the triple cap, not engaged, just held back, he'd be in a way better position. Yeah, he's now 2,000 ahead. His Bloodwakes haven't really been doing anything. Seeker's trying to get some nice, nasty downhill counter charges. Ugh. And yeah, you don't want Skulltaker by himself. He's not even hitting Nakari. He's actually getting buffered by the Pleasure Guard, who are just beating the shit out of him. And here come the Skirmish Cav. With anti-large here from the Riders of the Mighty Serpent. Yep. And he's surrounded by the Bringers. Oh, that's it. Oh, he got hit by Karanak's Tormentor. Nice. Karanak needs to get in there and help. Skulltaker's about to go. And if he goes, Nakari will heal up, so this Tormentor is going to be pretty much a waste. Or the Prey of the Gods going to be the waste. Yep, there goes the healing procs. That's pretty much going to be GG. The dog is going to become a hot dog real quick for Nakari. But he does hold. He does hold these objectives. But for how long? Everything here's gone. Slangors are taken here. He can intercept here. Just take these 2 units out next. Dogs are disintegrating. Bloodwakes are getting beaten down and tortured. You have Hellstriders owning up here. You got angry gorillas coming. Big angry monkey men. Ready to take on some Striders. Korngor is going to get beat up by Slangors. You love to see it. Yeah, this is just it. And not only that, once these Marauders use up all their ammunition, they can start doing charges. Because they have devastating flanker, which is so nasty. 48 charge bonus, ITP. Decent amount of models. Yeah. Brutal stuff. So it's just how long can he hold? Rogai is not in triple cap range, so he needs to. Once this hits 1,000, I think it flips. Yeah. But I don't think we're gonna get there anytime soon. Just land a bunch of these Rogai eyes. Land a bunch of these skirmish cav over on the side here. Force him to actually put Korngors here, then reinforce the front. That way you can do that. The only thing you have to worry about is Fleshhounds coming in to countercharge. And even then, I think 4 of these jumping on a Fleshhound will just disintegrate him too quick. And then you have Nakari, who's going to proc a heal soon and go back up to full. God, Nakari is not that bad. I don't like using Nakari. I prefer the Keeper. I think Nakari is a bit of a risk. Bringers of Beguilement just going to clean everything up here. Goodbye, Karanak. Did he get all his, Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he just got destroyed. And I think that's GG. Because he's going to own this. He can send both these units to the side here. Everything here is about to go clean up. Nakari's going to heal up. 8 to 12, 8 to 10 now, but it's going to be lower than that, so yep. GG's. GG's. Yeah, Adam was good in the beginning there, but he overextended himself, and that's one of the problems with Khorne, is not knowing when to pull back. Yeah, I don't like the Bloodwake Berserkers. Without proper help, they just fold. Honestly, I think I'd rather see the Hellforged Bellows. Alright, we're not going to spend too much time here. I just want to see some value real quick. Damn, he even brought them. What else do you have in reserve? 1 Minotaur, yeah. Like, Chaos Warriors with dual weapons actually could do some work here. The only thing you have to worry about is what? Yeah. Seekers, Bringers of Beguilement, and even then they trade pretty well. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I think just Chaos Warriors with dual weapons are actually the way to go here. Fleshhounds, the countercharge, Monkey Man. Get rid of these Chaos Warhounds, they're not going to do shit. I think you're good to go. Okay. Okay. I'm going to message Kintama. Let me send him the invite. Thanks for playing, Adam. Sorry, I gotta kick you, though. We gotta get this moving. Okay. So we have that. I gotta do this. So Roe gets one more point? No. So he should have one. We do this. Oh, it's top 4 anyways. So this is the top 4 it should have been anyways. Okay. Okay, tournaments. Top 4. Make sure the brackets are right. Hold on, I gotta fix these brackets. Thankfully, it's a lot easier here. Hopefully I don't delete Harrison's poor old thing. You'll get there, man. I beat Slaanesh, or I beat Slaanesh before with Khorne. Or ask Skarbrand in the chat. He knows how to do it. He's been doing it to me. Little bastard. Such a big bully. Wait, is this the... This isn't top 4. Hold on. I gotta go fix top 4 real quick. Oh, I gotta do it through here. Okay, that's why. So, Subutai versus Danny. Yeah, just let me know what maps you guys are playing when you're good. Fix it. Okay, thank you, Danny. So many Dannys. Danny can. There we go. Who won? Danny's gonna let me know so I can give them their points. Yeah. I think it's just your build. I think if you would have won, like, dual axes, that'd been fine. You do risk getting hit by fiends, though. Fiends are a pain in the ass. But if you go heavy with, like, Chaos Knights at least have the mass and the armor to push through fiends. Okay. What'd I ask? What did I ask? Okay. Okay, so Danny won his, and then we gotta go fix these two. Yeah, I think Wrathmongers were too slow. I definitely don't like Wrathmongers in there. They're too... Now that Slaanesh has shooting, you just don't want to deal with that shit. Okay. Okay. So Danny beat Subutai. Danny's playing dwarves. He beat Norska. Man, that's crazy. Against Subutai, too. That's nuts. I'd say spam Fleshhounds. You don't want to spam dogs because Hellstriders and Seekers will beat the shit out of Chaos Warhounds. Chaos Warriors, though, is pretty much the meta for Khorne, since we don't have units that last that long. And then you have them backed up with Khorngors, so it really makes it awkward for Slaanesh. So it's usually just like Chaos Warriors front, Khorngors in the back. Honestly, dual weapon... Chaos Warriors with dual weapons really need a cost reduction. I think 50 points would really help them out there. You could also go Hellforged Bellowers because it forces... Yeah, we'll put on Haunted Vale. No! Fleshhounds beat Striders. They might beat Seekers too. Skarbrand might know more than I do about those. Striders do need a cost increase. They need to be 700. It's insane how good they are. They normally, on average, I've seen them get 1,300 to almost 2,000 value, if sometimes topping that. It's crazy how good they are. They dominate light cav and the likes. Anything with light armor, they dominate. If anything, you probably could make them 725 or 750. They're that good. But now that the meta's getting shaken up and there's new DLC units, Striders are being used less. Now you're seeing more of like 2 or 3 of them rather than spam. Some matchups I would say you see them spammed. But man, is it brutal. I'm surprised. Ooh. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just talking to Danny. He's surprised he won his matchup too against Supatai. Oh, they only beat Striders. Doom Seekers. Ah, that's your secret. Nice. Carcass. Okay, so we're going Carcass. Okay, cool. Putrefying Carcass. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to ready up since they decided their map once they're ready. Vampire Coast versus Slaanesh. That's going to be an interesting one. Harrison, what does AL stand for? Did you mean Slaanesh? Are you sure Fleshhounds beat Striders with Slaanesh? Is that what you meant? Because Fleshhound straight up beat them. Me and Scarbrand did this test a while back while we were doing the matchup. I was actually kind of surprised, but even with a head-on, Striders, Fleshhounds head-on charges, Fleshhounds win. Oh, anti-large. Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, the anti-large variant still loses. Because they don't have enough time to generate their anti-large ability. I'm uncling it. I'm unking it. Okay. Yeah, but Striders, if they get the charge off into Fleshhounds, they end up winning. If they get their flank, because the goofy-ass devastating flanker. They just kill too many models on the charge, if they get a good charge off. And obviously, if Fleshhounds get the charge off on the Striders, then they straight up win. They do so much damage on the charge. You'll see the bar go straight up red. They'll take like a quarter of the Strider's HP if they get the full-on charge. Oh, Outer Region's playing later. Nice. Yeah, I didn't get to see your, what kind of tournament are you hosting, Harrison? Is it a SFT? Are you doing, like, a blind? A 3x3 matrix? I'm kind of curious. Actually, I can go check right now. Oh, no, we're ready. So, never mind, I can't check. Yeah, after this game, I gotta go grab a package from outside. Okay. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Oh, man, we are getting some good Slaanesh games today. Man. This is also very interesting. Okay. I'm Putrefying Carcass, so these units are going to be super slow. They're going to have a hard time getting through. Everything here, I think, most things in the Slaanesh roster have Strider, so they can jump on them. Noculus is interesting. I think he was expecting Nakari, but the mask, though, just an SFT. I thought about banning Slaanesh, but it's kind of early. I don't think Slaanesh needs a ban. I think the mask is the only thing that really is giving people trouble. The mask pretty much takes care of most of the matchups where you know you're going to have to play the long game, which is going to be the undead. Now, you can get away with the undead with Slaanesh, with like Keeper, Nakari, and their other lords, but I think the mask just makes it so much easier because the mask can just slide in where it needs to be. And it's got a heal. It has so many debuffs, and then it's got the Mortis on top of that. Oh, they have aquatics? Ah. So yeah, oh, okay, that's why he went here. So how do you do this? Huh. 9 to 14. It's not the worst, but this giant, well, that giant thing is also an issue, but also, where is it? Where's the big crustacean? There they are. These are also going to be an issue. I think it was Anticity versus Martinius or Maverick Sloth, where it was this matchup. Not on this map, but I think Martinius went like 4 Rotting Prometheans, and Ent just couldn't do anything. Like, the Rotting Prometheans just shot up and lasted longer than anything that Ent had, and he just death blobbed with the Rotting Prometheans, so he couldn't get any good engagements. So there's one way to deal with Slaanesh in that regard, but I think this is about as good as it's gonna get. I do like Noculus, although he's a bit small, so he can't go where he needs to be protected. He's only got 3 shooting units, which is a bit awkward. I think you just bottleneck up this side here, take these 4 units here, take everything else here, force him to go all the way around, and then just hit him with your dogs when he comes in. 1 dog here, 1 dog here, and since they're basically unbreakable, you guarantee win that fight. Even throw the Haunter here, but I think he wants to send the Haunter for this one particular unit. Just 1 unit in particular. Let's see. Does he have, does this one have the slow? Yeah, it does. So yeah. I think Lizard Wizard here is going to have a nice little surprise for our boy Rogue AI. I'm also going to need to get some water. My throat is very dry. Grab a package and go. Alright, let's see how it plays out. I think this is a bit of a mistake here. Although with the aquatics, I guess he could just try to... But these units are going to get isolated and destroyed. We'll see if he realizes it. Because this would be an easy pickup for all these. He can easily grab these 2 points and then just push here, take these. And that's 4 units down. He'll be up probably... Yeah, it will probably go 11 to 11 if this all goes right. And that's really where you do not want to be against Slaanesh. What? He brought bomber mobs? You're crazy. That's absolute craziness. Once they get like close over here, you're gonna see like a double fury pickup.
Keep it from the foe.
If anything, this thing has to stay close to all these gunners. So I guess with the Overwatch, it's not the worst, but still, it's kind of weird. Oh, I didn't see a sorcerer. Pit and Enfeebling. Huh. I understand Pit, but instead of Enfeebling, I probably would have went with the, what is the other one? Pendulum. Yeah. He summoned him a bit too early, in my opinion, but he's still going too close. Trying to get bombs on these lads, and it's gonna do work. Probably could get them in the woods, so some of the bombs hit the trees. Yep, there they go. I think this is a bit of a misplay, definitely a misplay here from Lizard, or Kintama.
He has captured one of your victory points. Take it back.
Following the legend of Rogue. He's our hero. Rogue is gonna get Slaanesh banned. If he does that, he's gonna be in my books. He's the greatest. That's why he's the GOAT. I can't hit that note. Oh, I don't want to scream, especially with a dry throat. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Okay, Noculus. Where's the Morn Hunter? Come on, Kintama. There he is. You had this thing ready for the mask. Get him. Punish him. Send him back to Christmas Land. Yeah, the Lampreys will have the mask to hold him down, while the Haunter just teabags the mask in the face. Yeah, all these are getting cleaned up from the Forsaken. Like I said, he should have just put a wall here and just shot downhill. That would have been ideal. Although, these Forsaken are getting cleaned pretty hard. The mask isn't even... Does he even using the Mortis on him? Oh, Sins of Depravity. He's got Chilling Order going on. Is he even using... what's this? Wait a minute. Hold on. There's Stryker. I was like, where is he coming from? Okay. Stryker's here as well. I didn't see him. Okay. He's trying to make sure nothing gets away. That's slick. Especially since everything dies at such a slow rate. That means his units are going to be fast as hell for a long time. Is he on a Seeker? No, he's on foot. Okay. So, okay, maybe... Okay, that's why it's not showing. Dance of Dreams. Use the Pit of Shades on these? Really? Huh. Yeah, Stryker, the fucking freak. Yeah, this Morgul needs to kill Stryker or the Mask. Either one would work. Slangors are actually holding out. Yeah, Slangors are Forsaken combo into all these deckhands. It's just fucking awesome. Our first Fiend of Slaanesh trying to deal with the Morgul Haunters, I want to say. The fact that Stryker can actually negate some of the speed debuff with how many units are surrounding him. Ugh. He needs to save Stryker. However you pronounce this asshole's name. Strykar. Slangor is going to beat up some mobs. Forsaken just overextending here. He should have just pulled back, just held him into the trees, maybe. Ooh! Fiend's going in to deal with the Lampreys is going to be a great pickup, actually. Night Terrors, yeah. Although he did flip the objectives. Huh. Rogue AI needs to put these boys on the objective. He's fighting here with them, but his Sorcerer isn't on the objective. Which is very strange. And he's kind of petering out right now. Trying to save his heroes. There he goes. Oh no, he gets him still off the objective. If he just keeps him on, he'll be fine. Alright, Furies are finally here. Oh, nasty. Oh my goodness, these Furies have gone bye-bye. It's Steer Car, not Stryker. Just Stryker is better, but Steer Car's fine, I guess. It's fantasy, all right, Harrison. It's made up. It's not real. Oh, damn. He must have hit him with a Pit of Shades. Yeah, Pit of Shades on them is worth it. And then the Sorcerer does that. Get these units back here. Capture your points. Bring your Fiends. Recapture objectives. You're winning on the value, but you need to hold. He's going for Inoculus. Okay. This is where things will change. Inoculus is not getting away with 25 speed. He just has to kill this Morgul hero. If he gets him out of here, it's everything will be safe. Steer Car needs to get in here and start fighting as well. 9 speed? Gross. He's cleaning these up. Alright, alright. Pulls are coming in. Just... Rogue, we're cheering for you. Even though you're doing the grossest faction, we're cheering for you. Get on the objective and take it. Oh, he's going for the appointees? No! I would say, screw the one volley, start pulling back, get some Hellstriders to come deal with this thing. Or Seekers, whatever. Yeah, he should be, he's caught between, yeah, there you go, I like this. He's caught between hitting the Anointees or here. And this is why I love the Devotees. Not Anointees, the Devotees. Because it really puts you on a weird position of, do I... Oh, it's so good, it's just so good! How do you know you're real? Oh shit, you got me. And with Steer Car and the mass beating up on Noculus, that's going to be GG for Noculus. Good cast there, getting one before this Morgul goes. Yup, I would unsummon the Slangor so you can get him back in the pool and start fighting. He's reclaiming here. He's got Slangors here. Fiends are fighting the Lampreys and everything else here, and the Night Terrors. Okay, that's done. I would hit the pole arms before they go hitting your Fiends. Oh, come on, lads! And then you have the Devotees to also help shooting into the Night Terrors. Leaving these. Oh, it's going to be so good. Come on, Slangors, get in. Get stuck in, lads. Rogue, start unsummoning units, damn it. I know you're listening. Do it. Do it. Have the Fiends go into them. That's an easy pickup. Yeah, Slangors are just nuts. You have a Vanguard anti-infantry unit that's fast as hell. And it's relatively cheap, too. You're sending in... Okay, that's a desperate play. Sending in bats into Fiends. Yeah, that's real desperate. He recaptures the center. He's losing the side, though. He's got Slangors coming in. Big surprise. Honestly, I would prefer Striders just so they can start building up and cleaning up. Shoot! Shoot, Hush! Send your Sorcerer down to the center. Start owning that shit. You don't need him up here. Striders are cleaning up there. He still has plenty of guns to deal with. Yep, there go the Striders. The Devotees can actually start trading shots into the gunner mobs. Send the Sorcerer. Send something. He's getting pushed. You can have these Forsaken come sitting on this objective here. Fiends come back to deal with the mobs. Yeah, he's just getting pushed out. It looks like Rogue might be able to get a nice little triple cap here. Ooh! Steer Car and the Mask get shot to shit. Has he used all his heals on him? No, he still has one, so the Mask is relatively safe. Oh! What the hell was that? Something shot the shit out of Steer Car, my bad. Something shot him really good. What the hell? Good pit. Yeah, that they're dead. Alright, that kind of leaves this position somewhat relatively safe. Same with the center here. He can take these units, recapture here. He's recapturing there. It's going to be a triple cap, and that's going to be GG. Is he Fascination? Oh, no. Yeah, it is Fascination. Okay, nice. Well played, Rogue. That was actually really back and forth. Holy shit. But yeah, Slangors are just holding it together. 56 speed is brutal. Yeah, they have Strider too, so they can ignore the water as well. What? How did the Mask get killed? That's crazy. I still think it's Rogue AI's game to win, but yeah, how the hell did the Mask get shot? Oh, the handgunners. Ah, okay. Crumble, shut up! Quit being so smart. Nice pit of shades here. Catches those mobs. And yeah, just send the Lord over here unless he wants to get shot again. Man, these gunnery mobs are basically shotguns. Holy shit. They're doing some work. Have the Anointee shoot into them. Call it a day. Anything going on here? No. He's gonna take a while to get everything. So he's going for a gun push, which could be okay. I think Rogue could save up for the Mask again, because everything, he's only got to really deal with, what, 2 units here? The other 4 are disintegrating. Kintama could save up for some dogs. Maybe shoo away these Forsaken if they get a good enough charge. Or just go for the center, but with these Forsaken, I don't know. I don't think so now. And the Fears are going to finish it up. Yep. The fact that this caster's still here is the only reason these Slangors are still fighting. Oh, Fury's getting shot to shit again. Yeah, these the deck gunners are like, how many times do we gotta teach you this, old man? To these Furies. Yeah, they didn't even get a fucking charge off. Holy shit. I don't know, Kintama could pull it back. If Rogai keeps doing stuff like that, he's gonna throw his game. Or doing stuff like this. Don't throw your lord! Or throw your heroes. Okay. He gets the fascination off, not before his lord dies, though. Honestly, Norska is very well rounded. I wouldn't be surprised. Slaanesh, though, still is weak to a lot of the shooting factions, like Wood Elves. I would say they're still weak to. I don't know. That's what we're trying to see. Is Slaanesh gonna win the meta again? No one's saying to ban Norska. People are all talking about banning Slaanesh, though. Although, if Norska were to be banned, I think the only thing I would want to see get some bans would probably be the units, not necessarily Norska. Because the only thing on the Norscan roster, that's really bothering me right now are the Dread Maws. And that's really it. The Bearmen I'm kind of looking at, but we'll see. What's up, Danny? Just 5 Forsaken, 5 Slangors. Yeah. Danny's here. Sitting here waiting so he can get his fight going. He's trying to peek in. But yeah, this is over. The triple cap's here. The mask is back. GG's. That was a good game. That's worthy. We'll look at the replay, and then we'll host the game. Danny, you're going to be up against Rogue AI for the final game. Good job, Kintama. You played that well. The fact that you got both Steer Car and the mask is nuts. 4,000 value. Yeah, I think the mask needs a nerf. It's, even though he summoned him twice, it's pretty bad. Shit. And you got to remember, that was the first life, not the second one. That's crazy. If he had gone longer, he probably could have got 8,000 value. Yeah. Yeah, just Slangors in this. Jeez. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Alright. Shade rates, yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. Alright, I gotta kick you, Kintama. I will send you an invite, Danny, so you can get in here. Alright. I'm out of touch. Yes, old man. I bet you're like 40. That's funny. Let me know the map when you guys are ready. Bro, the mask is... I think the mask is really the only thing on Slaanesh roster you'd have to take apart. Everything else I think feels fine. The only thing that I'm kind of looking at, too, are the Anointed, or the Devotees. Because they make things a bit more problematic for a lot of factions. They make it harder for factions into Slaanesh that were already bad. The factions that were good into Slaanesh, though, are kind of iffy. I don't know. Oh, Fiends went up 25 points. I didn't know that. Nice. Okay. I don't think they really needed an extra 25 points. This is probably Anticity's fault. Okay, last matchup. Dwarves versus Danny. No, it's Rogue AI versus Danny Kitrup. Slaanesh versus Dwarves. Let's go. It's 1,700 gold? Yeah. The match should easily be like 21 to 2,500. But at that price, you really need to amp its HP up. I would give its HP to like... But it's a Footlord, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you nerf it. Like, the price, just, you'd still bring it. Even at 2,500, I'd still bring it. If it's getting 4,000 value, I'd still bring it. So, one of its abilities needs a nerf. It might be the Mortis. The Mortis might need to lose the leadership debuff. Kazukan, ah. Yeah, Rogue. Yeah, I think with the mask, you'd have to lose the leadership debuff and maybe knock a point off the Mortis engine damage. Because that's crazy for 1700. Then boost them up to 2100 for cost, because that's just insane. He cost less than the Vortex Beast, and the Vortex Beast was getting that much value back in the day. And that thing's like 2,500. Or, well, 2,000. Back in the day, it was like, the Aeson is 2,500 now. I think back in the day, it was like 1,700 as well. Now it's 1,900. And that's if you're not paying attention. And it's hard to get any line of sight with it, too, since it's such a small target. And it's fast. You get it combined with Steer Car, there's no way it's gonna get caught. It's insane. Jeez. Yeah. Nakari seems fair compared to that shit. Yeah. Epidemius is sitting there watching this stream like, what the why did I get hit so hard? No, know what CA is going to do? They're actually going to buff Epidemius and make him the same spam Spirit Leech. Yeah, you could, but it's got 2 things of heal. That's the problem. Potato. If you do 2 things of healing, you got 2 things of good healing too, with Vigor replenishment. Like, it's so hard to do. I think Final Trans is really the only way to do it. That or Rancid Visitation. Spirit Leech would take kind of too long, but maybe. I also think, Kintama, if you would have stuck the Morgul Haunter and just harassed the mask the whole time, I think you might have been able to get him. But it's hard. It's easier said than done. But I think you just lost focus there. But not like Rogue AI. Altar. Okay, cool. Altar of the Champion. Okay. I was going to say Altar of a shit. Okay. The fact that devotees now make it difficult for you to choose your targets. It's so hard. Yeah, Kintama, if you would have went like double Lord of Death with Spirit Leech, that could have actually been a call. Buna the Snakes? Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. I wouldn't bring Buna. I think it's too risky. Because if they don't bring the snakes, because they don't really have to, they can just bring Fiends for cheaper, which he did do. And then your Buna's wasted. Yeah, I think just double, yeah, 1 Spirit Leech isn't enough. I think Potato Devil was saying you bring two heroes with Spirit Leech. Vampire heroes with Spirit Leech. That actually could do some work. Because you're doing roughly, probably over, I want to say, 2,000 damage. You got to cast it twice on him, but damn. The problem is, not every faction has Spirit Leech. Although, I'm thinking of the elves, they do have other lores to deal with it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try to figure it out. If Rogue AI beats Danny in this horrible matchup, oh man. We can officially crown Rogue AI the king of Warhammer. We can name him king of the Warhammer. But by that logic, Sharks kind of has it. Rogue could do it. Rogue could beat the world champ. To be fair, though, oh man, to be fair, I was actually thinking of joining in the if we didn't get enough people, and I was gonna go Slaanesh, and man, it was gonna be awful. Me with Slaanesh? Oh, it's always a bad time. Which is kind of why I did want to do it. Because I didn't want to just like, oh, I broke Slaanesh, lol. Because I have a YouTube channel. That's not what I want to do. I want to see what you guys got cooking. Danny with dwarfs, though. Danny Dwarf. What a name. Danny the Dwarf. He's forgoed the Dark Elves to prove that the Stumpy Labs can compete. So if I'm the dwarves, how do I deal with this shit? You probably bring a hero squad if you think he's gonna go mask. If he has anything big, cannons, Furies you can kinda deal with Grim Delvers or any other shooting. It's just trying to hold any objectives is gonna be the issue. And on this map, the woods actually makes it pretty hard because they're diagonal. The 2 points, you got one here, here, and the other one's on the corner here. So if I were Danny, I'd try to hold here, get the cannons down here, and anything to shoot upwards. They're Dwarfadan? Dwarfdadan? Air cheese. You could try air cheese as well. But we saw what happened with Doc when Changebringers came in. I think the same thing could be. It's tough. If Rogue smells the Air Force coming, he could just have like 3 Furies in reserve. Fascination and Pavane make it really tough. And Phantasmagoria. And Steer Car is also something to be worried about as well. Like, you can't really bring Slayers because Slangors are going to start beating the shit out of them. Dwarf Warriors are actually going to be kind of tough to deal with. But if you have the Fiends, the problem is trying to force him to pay, trying to force Slaanesh to pay for all those things. So if I were him, I would go Dwarf Tide, Gyro's in reserve, maybe have a hero squad, and just push. And force him to deal with so many things that he can't afford to. And to hold down on these two. That's my plan. You could risk bringing a cannon to deal with the Fiends, but I wouldn't bring Slayers because the Slangors are just been slapping everything. Like, you don't even need Forsaken anymore to deal with them. You got Slangors, something cheaper. Did you know if you play Classic Hearthstone, you can use your Lord Old decks for 24? Oh, casual. Okay. No, I don't play Hearthstone, unfortunately. Never got into it. It's funny, too, because I play Magic. Yeah, that's how I would try to do that. Danny, though, man. You never know what Danny's going to bring. Although he could... Oh, I don't want to give away all of Danny's secret tech, though. Because if he goes Doomseekers instead, Doomseekers will blend the shit out of Slangors. Blend anything except for the Fiends. So he could just go... You could just do... just go Slayer build. Mass Slayers, oops, all Slayers. Doomseekers with Slayers. Get surrounded. But Rogue has been showing his hand with a lot of Devotees to shoot those down. So that could be a thing as well. Can't stand best of ones. Yeah, I understand that. If you don't have... I only do best of threes. I would hate best of ones. Even locally. Best of ones are just the easy way for the better decks, for the easy rush decks to just win. They're easy to deal with if you can sideboard them out, but man, it is so annoying. I have a buddy who was playing Modern and he won a best of one tournament with the old Dredge deck. With, I think it was the Golgari Grave Troll. That's what it was. But then he got so mad because Modern changed so much. He ended up He ended up selling all his Magic cards to pay for his house. Believe you me, Magic is not cheap. He didn't pay off his whole house with the all his Magic cards, but it helped him pay off. I shouldn't have said they paid off his house. It was close though. Come on, you two. I want to get to the slapping. I gotta use the bathroom, go grab this package. Rogue's been on and off. Is Danny having computer troubles? What's going on? Wait, hold on. Okay, I didn't see that message, sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Let me go put Danny. Hold on. Yeah, for some reason it didn't put Danny when he won his, he got his win. And so I gotta fix that. Sorry guys, I gotta do something. Okay. Now that changes anything. Very fair. I just play casually, no rating. Yeah, I think playing casual is the best way to go. There's if you ever do Magic Online, I think that's a better way to do it because you can like rent cards and trade cards that way. But doing it in person is such a pain in the ass. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. Okay, Danny's picking his banner, so I think he's done. I love Danny's the orangutan driving the golf cart. I love that gif. Such a funny one. Alright, here we go. No? Yes? No? Come on! Do it! There we go! Alright, we got the finals going. Slaanesh versus Dwarves. This is going to be the final game, the end of the stream. Will we break? Okay, that Lord makes sense. Those make sense. Oh, baby, here we go. Can he pull it off? Can our hero Rogue AI win a tournament and take out the Grand Champ in this horrible matchup between Slaanesh versus Dwarves? Let's find out. If Rogue beats Danny, I'm going to be mad. Because I want to beat Danny. I beat Naticity. I need to collect these heads. I need to beat Danny. I need to collect the heads of all the best players. I'm going to collect turns one day. I'm going to collect Martinius, Supatai, Boss Toss, you name them. Navigator. Y'all hear me. I'm coming for y'all. But I got a girlfriend, so maybe later. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Azazel. Makes sense. Phantasma, Acquiescence. I'm surprised he didn't go Whip of Slaanesh. Whip actually helps out against dwarfs quite well, honestly. Mass Slangs. Yep. One Fiend, but that thing's gonna get shot to shit in Devotees. Yeah, he went for the Tide. The question is, how's Danny gonna do this? Longbeards. He's gonna spread them out. That's a smart play. If he spreads them out. I wonder if he brought Chariots. Chariots would actually be the bane of this build. You could just ping pong all day if he does this. And with how long they are, just 1, 2, 3 would be fantastic. And they're cheaper too than Fiends, so we'll see what Rogue plans to do. I never have a hard time ping-ponging between Chariots with the Dwarves, honestly. They just don't have any mass. And it's so easy. Demon Slayer with nothing. Let me guess. Alright, here we go. Does his Dragon Slayer... Oh, it's Gargrim. Okay, he brought him in case of Mask trying to get in there. Although Azazel, he'll work just as well. Going for the quick takes, triple cap, but the Rangers are going to try to punish. Yup. So this wasn't an easy cap. This was to punch the Slangors. Very slick. Danny, you slick bastard. He would do this with... You see this with Wood Elves, where you get these units with stock, shooting, just absolutely delete a unit. Although they didn't do that great. The problem is the Slangors are just so damn fast. 55 speed is nuts. They barely tickled him. 700 damage, that's not bad. Didn't kill any models, though. And already triple capped. Rogue AI does not have to take any engagements. If I were him. I don't know about hovering Azazel close to here, because you know he has Phantasmagoria. Once Danny starts moving, you can hit him with the Phantasmagoria in the woods and just rush him. And the dwarves are going to have a very awkward time trying to get in there. Not only that, the shooting won't be as good either. Longbeards? Okay. Yep, he's got chariots. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, these are the ROR chariots, too. Ah, so he's going to heal up. That's actually really nice. I think Rogue's trying to cut Danny off. Danny knows he has to stay here and just huddle up. Grim Delvers to punish any Furies coming in. So he doesn't know about that. Or Azazel. These things will slap Azazel real hard. Although, with the woods here, it might be very awkward. That's why I'm saying Azazel here would be ideal. Yeah, Azazel here just hovering out, trying to get an idea where those ranged units are with stock. Here come the Grim Delvers. Very nice on Danny. Gonna get some shots in here. Goodbye. Nope, nope, he sees him. He baits him. No, maybe. Is that steer car? No, cultist. Ah, good call with the cultist. I like that. Gargrim needs to come over here and deal with that little bastard. Or that lady. Danny, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? He's got more fiends coming? Yep. No Furies yet. He needs to save up. Danny should be aware that he doesn't have to deal with Furies anytime soon, so I think that's why he's moving. Rogue AI needs to get his units in position. They need to be right here. The woods are blocking the shooting. I don't know. Against, we'll see. We'll see. Doomseekers, the secret tech against the Slangors should be able to help them. Although Slangors ain't gonna win any of these fights. You mainly want them to get in the back here with the, against the Rangers. The problem for Danny is now extending over to this side. Here come the Fiends. Maybe they'll get a pickup. He needs to turn these lads. They already turned. Good call. Good catch. Come on now. Azazel making sure he's not getting shot. He sees the Grim Delvers. Alright. Both players are doing this very patiently. Good restraint from Rogue AI. If this were me, I'd just go for the kill. That's the corn in me. Just going for the kill. Very nice and boxed off. Here come the chariots, maybe. Grim Delvers are here. And this is why I think he should have went with, not Phantasmagoria, Pavane instead. Just to pull one unit, really mess up this entire line, and force a play. Yeah, I think, yeah, these things have... Oh, they have Terror, too? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Terror, healing, devastating flanker? Yeah. The cultist needs to get in there. I don't know why he's being so careful with the cultist. It should try to build up so it can get on top of there. Here we go. Danny's in his perfect spot right now, but can the dwarf box hold? He's making him waste ammunition. Good on Rogue AI. But reinforcements from Danny are going to be hard. Real hard. You have Devoted here, Fiends here. Rogue just needs to... And, yeah. There's such a big point value difference. Jeez. Oh, no! The cultist! What the hell happened? Alright, Danny was aware of the shenanigans. He blasted her with the Grim Delvers. Nice. The miners here would be a perfect target for the cultist. Once you know you have the summons, just send her back in the woods, summon over here, and call it. Gargrim's here. No, he's gonna send her back in. Okay. Alright, we got the big push. Here we go. Oh! Zazel got blasted by Grim Delvers. Yup. If I were Rogue, I would have waited for the... I think he went too early. He should have waited for the Chaos Furies. I don't know why he went so haphazardly. Azazel did not need to eat that shot. And now he's disintegrating. Yeah, that was a big mistake there. Yup, he's gone. Where's that chariot? Oh, the chariot got absolutely destroyed too. Holy shit. I guess the chariot was dog shit. See, I can hear Sterngard right now moaning in the background as he sees Slaanesh get absolutely wiped. Sterngard's sitting there with a big grin, his popcorn, his beer, getting drunk off all this. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the Furies are way too late. He should have had like 3 Furies come in, drop on top of these, stop the shooting in general, then dropped Azazel for the 4th Ranger unit. And then, yeah, that's it. This was just poor execution on Rogue's end. I think he had this. He just... Not stopping the Grim Delvers was the mistake. And not also bringing Pavane feels like a mistake, too. Because you could take one of these Rangers and force him into combat. Whichever one you don't hit with Furies. Yeah, I think it was just timing. His timing was just not there. Yeah, the value difference is too much. Danny's got this. Rogue, you let it slip. You had this. I think it was just the execution. Yeah, 4,000 value difference. There's no coming back from that. It's just Danny's big fat Chad dwarf beard scared Rogue AI. I think that was it. He's triple capped. He's gonna clean up. There's no holding this. 9-22. I told you, Danny was gonna go Dwarf Tide, which makes sense. No air units. Although he could now. And he's just gonna own. Well, folks, it was a good game. Oh, man. I like how the first 6 minutes were just a build-up, only for a minute to just watch it all crumble. And that's kind of what these top plays are really going to be. Ugh. Yeah. Miners are coming in. Fiends are getting destroyed. Yeah, there's no saving that. If Rogue AI really want to hold in, I don't think he summons here. I think he just reinforces on the side here. He has such a value lead. He needed to triple cap him. He could easily just recoup his losses here and force a showdown here. And all these units, he has to keep, like, I think 2 units per. And once all the rest of them start moving this way, you start cleaning up here with isolated units. You have the speed. I don't know why he keeps throwing units to the Shredder into this. He could easily retake here. They're just miners. He resummoned the Heralds. Okay. Okay, maybe he's not out of this. Points-wise is the only... Well, he's not in triple cap range, so... Yeah, it's a little too late. He should have been reinforcing once he realized his engagement here didn't go anywhere. Once he lost Azazel, he should have just went, you know what, let's go here. I triple capped him for long enough, you could win there. It's just not being aware of that is what cost him. Because even if he failed here, if he had just taken some units, recaptured here with all the reinforcements, he's golden. Even if he's down 8,000 value. He just has to hold here. All these dwarfs are going to be tired running from this point all the way to back here. He's got to summon here. He can hit here, here. Here, let me put some... He can hit here and here once they do. He'll have to summon the Rangers going from here all the way over here. Just so they can get shots down here. And they're still isolated, and Slaanesh can start reinforcing here, retake here, and it just messes up the dwarf formation. Slangors are not going to be able to deal with miners, sir. I don't know why you summon those. He's just experimenting, confirming they're bad. Where are they? Are they getting their value? No, not really. They might have paid for themselves the first time. This time, though, I don't know. Now Danny's probably just smoking a cig and chilling. He's like, alright, the game's over. I triple capped him. Yeah, the problem is once you have the dwarves rooted in here, it's going to be impossible to just move them off. That's why when he had the triple cap here for as long as he did, he should have just he should just moved over here and sat on this. He could have won. Rogue AI had this. He could have easily won this if he had just taken everything off here, moved over here. It was 700 to like 50 points. He could have just said, okay, Danny, you want these? Go for it. I'll move back here, kill whatever reinforcing units you had here, force your range units over here, summon like three Furies, and then just move back. Are the Chariots gonna do it?
The foe's victory point.
No, they're actually doing pretty decent. Not great, but they're doing decent. The little Chariots that could. Oh, man. Rogue, just tap out. Damn it, you're dead. No amount of Furies or... Well, if you brought all of them, I think you would win, but still. You're too damn far behind. I still think Slaanesh is pretty good, if not busted with the mask. Honestly, looking at this, I think the mask would have been better. Azazel was a nice touch, but the mask could be fast enough where it can get away from Gargrim and any Doomseekers, and you just keep bouncing them between this point and this point. And yeah, that's it. They can beat the shit out of Longbeards. They can get the mask can get into Rangers and drain them out quick enough with the Fury support. Yeah. All right, let's run that back. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna put that one. That was not a good showing. That'd take too long. All right, let's go congratulate our winner. All right. All right. Let's go congrat Danny. For the Dowie. Thanks for playing, everybody. Rogue! Rogue! Why? Why did you do it? You could have done it. Let me see what he had in reserve. Yeah, he had 3 Furies, yeah. He could have done it. He could have done it. He let it slip. He could have beat the world champ in this matchup. Easy. I wouldn't say easy. I'll take that back. It's not easy, but he could have done it. It's just the execution. Grimdelver's 8. That's the only unit you have to worry about in Slaanesh roster. Did he bring any devotees? No. There's an argument you could bring 1 devotees. I do like the Fiends. I do like the Slangors here. They actually slap pretty hard. Maybe just 1 Fiend instead. There's an argument you can actually bring more Exalted Demonettes as well. Just to deal with this. Force Doomseekers out into Slangors and have those 2 fight. No Slayers whatsoever. The balls on them. Alright, folks. You saw it here. Thanks for stopping in, folks. We're going to end it there. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to go take care of my dogs. Peace and goodbye for now. Oh, yeah. Like and sub, please. Please. It helps out the stream a lot. It helps me.